Welcome to another episode of Beyond Beats and Culture. My name is Chase Dark Sage, and I'm your host here with my co-host
T.
with another episode of Hip Hop Goodness. Now, today we're going to be talking about some new albums that dropped: Rakim and Ice Spice, two legends from New York.
Two legends, B?
Some,
with that.
some new albums that are coming out. Wiz's new project that just came out and that he should have kept to himself. Charlamagne versus Elliott Wilson. Kendrick Glazers turning on What's the Dirt after he's trying to promote his Family Matters this video. We're going to talk about that. And Swae Lee's thoughts on Kamala Harris not being not like us. I'm just saying, V. But before we get into any of that, how have you been?
B, I've been pretty cool, man. Coming over a little cold again. Over the weekend, I got stumped, bro. Like, after Friday, I woke up a little snuffy. You know, popped a little, NyQuil pill. Don't they got pills?
I think so.
NyQuil, yeah. But I took the liquid. I didn't even pop a pill. I'm lying. Took the little liquid, bro. Kind of
off the lean.
A little bit, bro. I know a dude that used to put ice in his NyQuil, bro. Drinking like a little drink.
He needs to be putting the psych ward.
Not black, sorry. But what about yourself, V?
I've been all right, man. This weekend, I was left to my own vices, and by my own vices, I created a lot of content, which, well, I mean, I got a lot done. I got a good amount done. There's content I got queued up on my TikTok, my personal TikTok, well, my Dark Sage TikTok page. Stuff I recorded for Read the Room, where I read all of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Green Saga. Read some Fist of the North Star. Cleaned up here a bit, there's not as much stuff on the floor anymore either.
All right.
And I recorded a collection video for my main channel, Dark Stage, and it's about like 30-something minutes. So.
Bro, why I thought homie nipples was out?
Huh? Whose? Oh, that's crazy. No, those are the, well, technically those are where he got fingered.
All right, so
I mean, it is. Shin was putting his finger in him. That's why he has those little wounds right there.
Thought I saw some nipples.
No, man.
Like, this dude got
but
his
also, don't do.
testicles out.
Hey, if he did, I'm not gonna say nothing. This Kenshiro.
Oh my god.
But B, before we actually get into what we've been jamming,
Yeah.
you seen Longlegs.
Yeah.
I seen Longlegs. We are movie goers every now and then. I love horror movies. You're a fan of horror movies as well. Well, film in general. What did you think about the movie Longlegs? Now, do you want to preface this as like a spoiler talk or what?
Yeah,
because
we can
been
really,
out for a while.
Yeah,
now.
it has. We can really just talk about, I guess, the importance of the film, kind of like
importance of the film.
Yeah, I'm just saying the things that really gravitated me to it. We don't
the
really
things that you really liked.
I really loved.
I thought you meant like importance in horror. Okay.
No. It probably has a little importance and horrorness to it. All right, and my take is, it was the camera work. The camera work, the silence, the cinematography was amazing to me. And I feel like I was more afraid of that because it made me wonder, like, what's going on. The silence felt very uncomfortable. And I liked the way the director did that. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this movie. I didn't see much of Nicolas Cage, but I'm like, I think I like not seeing him as much.
I didn't know he was in the movie.
Yeah, he was.
Because I didn't see any of the trailers.
Right. So that made me feel like, okay, I think I like this approach. First, I'm like, okay, are we going to get more into this character? Like, I thought we was going to know more a little bit about him. Because on the trailer, I know they kind of, I don't know if you've seen the trailer or not.
I seen the trailer like a day or two before we went to go actually see the movie because one of my reviewers popped up with a review, and I'm like, Longlegs. I'm like, and he's a big horror movie goer, so I was like, all right, let me see it. Like, I watched the trailer, but it was one of those trailers where it was like people's reaction, watching the movie. So I'm like, ooh, okay, I'm ready to see this.
So yeah, that was the most important thing to me that I grabbed from this was the cinematography. How it kind of like, I wouldn't say tell a story, but I don't know, man. It was really done well when it came to the cinematography. But if we want to get into the plot, it freaking lost me at points. Like,
I think the writing overall to me lost me at points.
So like, I understand, like, I got it at the end. But like the character, I hated her.
I did not like it. At the end. The end reveal is what made me kind of like, it took me out.
Yeah, the main character, like, made me hot, bro. I did not like her at first, bro. I'm like, why is she like this? She seemed robotic.
See, to me, I thought she was autistic when I first saw it because or she was on the spectrum.
Yeah, but she was an FBI agent. I know that don't mean you slow, but I'm just saying, like, there's some tests you have to pass.
No, but when it comes to the spectrum, just because you're awkward socially,
it can help
you could still be excelling. Like that one girl, I think her name was like Sybil. I forget. It's the girl that did the stuff with the cows that went to college and became a professor and all that.
So like with her, I knew that like even you saying it, I was thinking that because how she figured out the murderer was in that.
Yeah, that's what really made me.
Then I was like, oh, okay.
But also at the beginning of the movie, they said that she was a bit psychic, but that threw me out too because I'm like, I feel like I'm not seeing that enough in the movie to really believe that. But I thought it was just like a playful thing.
I forgot what they called her, but anyways, like when they were showing all those the pictures and stuff, and she was saying, "Oh, it's this."
Kind of like the therapy session or whatever.
But I forgot they call it something, bro. It's like with a C. I cannot think of the word.
I don't know.
Like what she is.
Not a.
It's a code or I
don't know. What it's called.
It's a word I never heard before, bro. But I started to understand the character. I started to figure out like, I think she's that kid in the beginning, obviously.
Oh, I thought she was.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's her. But it was just at the end really kind of threw me off with the whole devil worshiping and then the shooting of the spirits.
To me, the supernatural part, or the supernatural not religious, but satanic worshiping stuff is what threw me out because to me it's like. This whole movie to me wasn't leading up to that. Yeah. Like it was leading up to you might be a devil worshiper and all these coincidences happen because it's very Silence of the Lambs inspired. You can tell from the movie, from the detective, the killer, her kind of talking to the killer in the interrogation room, the killer being crazy and all that type of stuff.
And then the whole like the signs and stuff like that kind of remind me of like the Zodiac killer and all this type of stuff. And
so to me, like I was saying, all that stuff to me, I was like. And the her being a future, a psychic or whatever. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't take that seriously because I feel like we didn't get that element enough. So that's why I thought that this was going to be a grounded movie. Yeah, that's why at the end, when we saw the ball thing and we realized what the ball actually was and the dolls was, that's why. Well, when we first saw the doll,
is when they found it in the barn house.
Yeah, I was like, okay, because that girl was like when they went to the psych ward or whatever. She was like, I see you in my house before.
Came here, yeah.
I was like, okay, so she might be connected to the doll. So that's where the groundedness is coming away from. But I'm like, what's up with that ball right there? When they uncovered it, and the doctor was like, oh, I'm hearing ringing or whatever. I'm hearing a voice telling me something. But he was like, maybe it's just late at night or something like that. And I was like, something's up with that ball because why is that a ball in there? But later on, we find out. The man downstairs, which is the devil or whatever, and then Longlegs being.
He's actually the man downstairs as well because he was living in her house.
Yes, technically speaking, yes, but he meant it metaphorically.
And the devil,
yeah. But I hate the fact of there wasn't enough of him because I feel like I didn't see him enough. We heard about him more than we saw him, and that's all right for me. Right. But to me, I feel like when we got to see him, it was like already at the end. We caught him and he killed himself.
Right, and then what was so crazy about it? I'm like, I really don't like the angle they took with the mom, like being his accomplice. Like the whole accomplice thing threw me off. I'm like,
because to me, I'm like, how can I tell?
Right.
Except for when they was like, oh, have you been praying? And she was like, no. She was like, oh, that's why God isn't real anyway.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Yeah, the mom felt off to me. Regardless, she just felt off.
Oh yeah, because she was like, who is this? I'm so and so. Your daughter? Oh, you're my daughter? Yes, your only daughter. Me and I'm like, I'm thinking, she maybe just went crazy because she was old.
Yeah, she was throwing me off, and I'm like, and. Even just on the point when they was on the phone in the beginning and Longlegs actually came up to the house or whatever, like in her house when she ran out. It's just so many things that like I wouldn't do in that film. Like when he came, I'm not trying to get at him, bro. I'm running out. I'm not even going back. And she went back and took a shower. It's just certain points I'm just like, what in the world? But anyway, on the phone.
Also, why did no family members go and see them at that house?
I don't understand.
Where was the dad at? I'm like,
they never talked about the dad or nothing like that.
I'm like, what was happening in this situation? Yeah. Why weren't you liked?
Facts. And it was just so weird, bro. Especially when it came to the whole like the satanic things with the freaking spirits of the dolls and how the mom was killing the people and making like they was
setting them up really.
Yeah, really. I know. She was really like
she planted the doll. She just had to watch what happened.
And then the husband kills the family, whatever. Like, I felt like it had a really good angle. Like, what's causing the father to do this? And then just the whole satanic thing.
But see, I don't like that angle because
I didn't like it either. But
to me, there wasn't enough hints planted for me to guess that because we only saw the doll once until we saw the second doll, which was with the daughter of the officer that she was working with at the beginning of the movie. So I already knew because the way she was putting the dates together, I knew that the daughter's birthday was going to be the last one or whatever.
That what made me think about, you coming to my birthday? And I'm like, she bringing that up, and then they talk about birthdays. I put that together as well. And then the husband, blah, 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 blah. But my whole thing is the doll maker thing. Like, how did we know he was a doll maker? Like, this comes out of nowhere.
How did he get into this?
It was just, I don't know, bro. I don't know if they're making a sequel that we can get more into Longlegs.
I don't want them to make a sequel.
Me neither, but I wish we got more into that character, and I wish they didn't take the devil worshiping part. Like, I feel like it's another way they could have done this, bro. Way, like, down to the ground, pretty much, like, more realistic to me. Not
more
saying,
grounded.
like, more grounded, bro. Like, I don't know. Overall, I like the film, though. Overall, I like it.
Overall, I like it. But
I had those parts.
Yeah, and to me, the beginning of the movie felt way too disjointed.
Yeah.
To me,
you didn't know what was...
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening. Too much stuff was, like, loosely, like, being brought to me. Like, when she was in the interrogation room, that was a very long scene. I felt like I didn't really need to see all that to get to where we got to at the end of that scene of her figuring out everything.
I was not liking her, bro. Like,
I didn't mind her because, like I said, I thought she was autistic.
I minded her, bro. Like, I did not like her as a character. Bro.
Yeah.
It's just, being, like, the monotone. And, like, I'm like, why she's not present? Like, I'm just thinking, like, you're an FBI agent. Like, what is up with you? Like, you, with this, even when the scene with her and the child just felt so uncomfortable. Like, she don't want to be here. Like, she want to be detached from people. But, at the end, everything comes together why she was like that. But it's just...
Why do you think she was like that?
Because of the whole, her being connected to that doll.
You think so?
Yeah, that's
but
why
what about when they shot the doll and, the black smoke came out? She was still kind of acting like that.
Yeah, but I feel like she was, like, we don't know afterwards, like, what happened after she done the thing. But I feel like that probably would break her from whatever was going on. Like, what would you call it? Possession, I guess?
Yeah, possession or link.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like one of the best things, but one of the worst things, is the open interpretation for everything. Because even though you could say that, I'm thinking, oh, she autistic. She was connected to the ball. And it's just like, well, both can kind of be true, but both can also be false as well.
Because one thing I think she was linked and broke from is because when her mom shot the doll, maybe that would have detached her from even stopping what happened at the end. Because, like, when she shot the doll from the little girl doll, I guess they broke the girl away from that. Because remember, she was all up on the doll. Remember when she got the gift? She wasn't moving. Even like when her dad and mom went to the kitchen.
Oh, you're talking about the girl at
the
beginning.
Yeah. So that's why
I kept thinking you meant the detective girl.
Yeah, no, I'm saying from the little, Blair Underwood's daughter.
Yeah.
How she was connected. I'm saying maybe once the mom shot that doll, that kind of disconnected her as well, and she was more aware. I don't know, like you said, we can't really, because we didn't really have much time with her at the end because the movie kind of... When she woke up from that bed, she got in the whip, went there. Pretty much what we got. So we didn't really get more time with her after the shot. But I don't know, man. It just I want to talk to somebody because I haven't got these thoughts out. So this is just like my first time like actually speaking about it, and like you bringing up some of the things that got me jogging my memory of like how I felt at the time. But man, I don't know, man. I was very, very disjointed.
I like it in terms of like, because a lot of people, I know one of my homies off of Twitter, he said like, he was like, why haven't I seen any original horror movies? And I'm like, there's a whole bunch of original horror movies coming out. It's just that a lot of them obviously are going to be inspired from other things, but a lot of them are taking their own original approach. Like this movie obviously is inspired by Silence of the Lambs, which is a classic horror / thriller movie, or a movie like In a Violent Nature, which... To a casual fan, they'll hate it. Yeah. To some critics, they might like it or they might love it. It's either one of the two. Me, I love that movie. Even though it's not original, it's still super original for what it goes for.
Yeah.
So to me, I think horror is in a good space. And even though a movie like this is very weird and like it kind of leaves you uneasy and it might not have the best writing, to me it does try to go for something different and go for something more A24-ish artsy like. Yeah. And to me, it gets me thinking, like, oh, like, this gets me, like, wondering, theorizing, and things like that. And I don't want a movie like this to become, like, a series, like a Nightmare on Elm Street or a Friday the 13th. I just need this to be one thing on its own, kind of like Talk to Me, even though I think they're making a 2 of that. But kind of like that to where it's like, I want this to be its own thing, and then just move on to something new and different.
And, like, one thing that, like I said, that stood out, I talked about it already, the cinematography also stood out in this film.
It was really good.
Because it was really, it actually brought you, I don't know, it kind of, like, brought me into the film. And, like I said, like, how it make you uneasy just with the silence, your discomfort, like, okay, what is going on, trying to figure things out. I don't know. I like the movie though. Overall, I like the movie. Maybe I have to get a few more watches just to see some things that I didn't pick up from the beginning.
Well, for me, when it comes to a movie like that, especially since it was a detective movie, I knew to keep everything in my mind. Yeah. Especially since, like I said before, I just got done reading JoJo, and that was one of those JoJo parts where it's like you should kind of remember everything that you pick up because it might come into play later. So
I usually do that when it comes to like suspense thrillers, horrors, or some stuff like that. Anything that have like crime into it, because I love crime as well. So like true crime, I'll follow that like every day, podcasts, everything. But everything I see, I'm like, okay, what is this going to go to? Everything should mean something. Yes. And it just, like you said in the beginning, it felt disjointed. I didn't know what meant what.
Yeah. And I feel like I was like, where are we going with this? Like I was just like, especially like we was in the house, and you know, I guess Longlegs was maybe there, or maybe it was a spirit there, and you know, there was that uneasy uncomfortability where she was in the house by herself, and it had that one angle of her in the middle, and you could see the kitchen, and you would think like, oh, you about to see someone pop up behind, but you never see that. You might hear like a little whisper, and she might get up and look around, but nothing ever happens besides her getting that little letter.
Yeah.
So there's certain things like that. Then the euphemism, I guess, for long legs, kind of like a daddy long legs. And
he's like, I didn't bring my long legs, right? He said, I didn't bring my long legs.
Yeah, or the cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah. But I also still feel like he got caught way too easily. Like we only literally
when they just when once, and
then we just caught him.
Because she had that picture.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, he was just sitting there like he finna leave.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, why you went in your car? Like, you could have just drove out. Why you trying to catch a bus? It's like he wanted to be caught.
Yeah, and I wish they showed more. No, I think he wanted to be caught. Yeah. But I wish it would show, because I think he was planning for her to be the last, victim. Yeah. Because he was like, oh, you was
you're the one that I didn't get.
Yeah, you're the one I didn't get, or maybe he was the one I was saving for, or whatever, to make the whole pentagram or whatever they was trying to create. Either way, I enjoyed it. I like the angle that I was going for. I don't think it hit the nail quite right there, but I do still appreciate the creativity that went into it.
Oh, most definitely. This is gonna be a movie that's, I guess, in this horror time right now, it's gonna be one of those ones mentioned.
I think it's gonna be a cult classic.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones mentioned, because I feel like we're in a new surge of horror for the last, 5 to 7 years. And me, just with the whole A24,
I'm about to say
all these people coming in,
and Blumhouse, A24 and Blumhouse coming in, Get Out and stuff like that.
So I just feel like we're in a new surge, bro. Yeah, I think it's cementing its name, man.
What, A24 or this
Well,
movie?
we know about the production, but I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think the director come from another background of not making horrors at all.
I think from an artistic standpoint, I agree, but I think on the mainstream level, no.
Oh, nah. But how many of these movies on the mainstream level get like that? Horror,
I think only horror movies that are mainstream level are IPs that are already existing, like Scream, Jordan Peele's movies.
Yeah. But I'm saying like Ari Aster films, people know him, but I don't think they're like... Hereditary is like his biggest movie, right?
He made Midsommar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hereditary is his biggest movie.
But I'm just saying, he put out a movie last year. I haven't watched it yet.
Was it that movie with the...
it has like Joaquin Phoenix and this old...
Yeah, the old man.
You watched it?
No, I haven't. I want
to watch it.
Bo's Day, something like that. I forgot
something like that, yeah. Well, Ari Aster. Like, I like him, man.
Yeah, I wanted to see that movie.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
But yeah, A24 has been doing their thing. I think they also produced another movie I've seen recently, Maxine or Max XXX.
I need to watch those, bro.
Yeah, my favorite is still Pearl. Maxine,
that's the second one, right?
Yeah. The second one.
It's really a prequel. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was a bit disappointed from Maxine. Not a bad movie. I still like the movie. I guess what I was going for in that movie, based off of the first two movies of Pearl and X, I had a different interpretation of what was going to happen. I thought there was going to be way more dramatic things happening in it. And even though a lot really doesn't happen in that movie, like you could really kind of sum that movie up, Maxine, in about 4 sentences, it still was good. It gave me the 80s synthy pop vibe where it has like the kind of like the filter of like old 80s and 70s like movies like that. I like Mia Goth. Mia Goth is
she's really good.
She's a fantastic actor in these movies.
She's killing it. She was all three characters, right?
All two.
Oh yeah, because she played
the same two characters in X and
young and old, right? Old in the first one.
So this is what it is. She played her character Maxine in the first movie.
Okay.
That character returns in Maxine.
Okay.
Because she was you seen X, right?
No, I haven't seen none of them. I know about them. Like I follow them. I know reviews and everything, and I know who's in them and everything like that.
Okay, so Mia Goth plays the same character in X and Maxine, which is kind of a spoiler now. Yeah. Because I didn't know you haven't seen it.
No. That didn't... I know about it because I'm saying I watched reviews. Like, I can't watch movies as much no more. So I like... Some stuff I just watch the review, kind of do my little stuff.
And so... Okay, so I guess if we taking the gloves off of the spoilers...
Yeah.
The killer in the first movie...
I know about...
That lady, the older lady, she plays the younger version of her.
Yeah, that's why I knew she played an old lady.
That's why I was saying she played 2 characters.
Yeah, but she played... Yeah, that's why I knew that. So I know all that. Because I watch... Because I can't watch movies like that no more, B. And I don't even want to buy movies, so...
I do. I love buying movies. Have you seen Barbarian?
Nah.
I heard about it. I haven't seen it. I seen that the week it came out. Because when it comes to horror movies, I'm there the week it comes out. Because that's my jam right there. I love that more than superhero movies.
Oh yeah, I don't even like, I've been done with superheroes.
Yeah, you had the fatigue. But yeah, you should go see, not go. You should see Barbarian. I think you could get it on Amazon. Yeah. It's really good.
I'm going to start back, collecting my Blu-rays and stuff, bro. Just, even if I can't go to the theaters and see them. Because, bro, I'm a real big film guy. Since I had my kid, I used to go to movies every Tuesday and Fridays, bro. Like religiously till my son got here. Like, bro, like ever since he been here, bro, I go to the movies like once or twice a year.
Dang.
I went to last year twice. I think me and you went to go see Batman like in 2022, right?
The year it came out.
Yeah. When in 2022?
Maybe. I'm not good with years.
Me and you went, and then I moved with my girl to see that movie. That's the only movie I seen that year in the theaters was Batman. I saw it twice.
I mean, it was good.
I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I don't go as much, man, and I miss it, man. I used to go to see a movie every freaking week, and I'm gonna catch up, B.
All right.
Now we got stuff beyond movies. You know what I'm saying? beyond
entertainment.
films. Yeah.
I wish. We gotta see what the people want.
Yes, sir.
But besides all that, what have you been jamming since the last episode?
Man, so today I'm skimming through one of the discourse I'm in, and I was like, I know it's something I missed because we was talking about the underground rappers, and we should. So I don't know if you know who Cousin Stiz is.
Yeah, because he had a big song during the Cloud era.
Remember Cousin Stiz?
Yeah.
Mondo and all that. So he actually put out an album, and it been.
Will we consider him underground?
No, I wouldn't consider him underground.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't I wouldn't even consider him mainstream. He's just in that middle ground. Like he never became that guy. Because he got some songs with, I think, G.O.D, he got songs with like Offset and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But I follow him on Twitter, but I didn't know he put out a new album, bro. I just knew him and Smino put a single out, like I think a week or two ago.
I remember that. I also remember him putting out a new album.
Yeah, I checked out the album, and I was like, it's not bad. Cousin doing his thing. Like it's. I don't think any of his projects I dislike. I used to have like anything he had on vinyl I bought. Sold, but I bought it.
I didn't even know he had vinyls.
Yeah. So he used to actually have them on his website. But this album's kind of, he has that flow. I don't know, something about his voice seemed a little different. I know I haven't listened to him in a while. His voice seemed a little lighter, but content still the same. Flow still cool, man. Really good production on some of these songs. He had like some not what hype songs, but just those like kind of stereotypical like trappy type sounding songs. Not like trap, but like. I don't know. I just can't really explain the sound that he go for. He's from Boston, so like Boston, I know they have a sound more in the underground that I know, but like Boston mainstream, like rap music, like I don't know, it's not a sound. So it's a mixture of like Cousin Stiz, like it's influences from just modern hip hop, pretty much, modern rap music. And overall, I enjoyed the project. If any of you guys want to check it out, Cousin Stiz, like he put out dope stuff.
Is he rapping?
He be rapping. He got flows, but he not a lyrical miracle rapper, but he got good flow. He got some witty things he say there, but he kind of stick to like a little bit of street code there. I wouldn't consider him like, oh, he's just street rapper, but what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he got ties, but not bad, man. He got some songs in here. I was into working a lot, so I didn't really get to like the songs I like. So when I make them, I'll revisit. I wish I had a favorite track to show, but I didn't freaking mark it. But I only listened to it once. I'm gonna try to go back to it over the week or so and re-listen to it and everything. But overall, it's called Cousin Stiz. Let me get the correct title for this.
Cousin Stiz, is it Gabos? Game ain't based on symphony or sympathy?
You said yeah, Gabos, yeah. Game ain't based on sympathy, yeah, man. So check it out, man. Boston rapper Cousin Stiz. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Since you were talking about a good project, it's time for me to balance that out. I listened to one of the worst projects I've heard this year.
Oh, my God.
It's called Princess Pop That by Anicia.
Who?
It's this girl. She has like a really popular song on TikTok right now. The reason I've heard of her was because she was on Flo Millie's song on her latest album, New Me. And as a feature, I'm like, okay, this sounds like a guy. So I thought it was a guy. But I was like, he threw the song off completely horribly. So I looked up who Anicia was, because I kind of want to see who the feature was. Looked up, it's a girl. I'm like...
She got a deep voice?
Yeah. And I went up like Flo. I'm like, whoa.
Is she a lesbian or what?
Nah, because she does a stereotypical P-word raps.
With a deep voice?
She has a very deep voice. Have you heard of Lil Tyler? Imagine him hitting puberty. That's what she sound like. So yeah, Princess Pop That is her debut project. 14 tracks, came out 2024. As usual with these P-word rap albums, it's horrible, very bad. I think I liked like maybe 2 songs on here, and one had a Latto feature. So I'm like, all right, you kind of had an alley.
Yeah, Latto.
She almost has 1 million Spotify playlists. I mean, a million Spotify listeners. Yeah, but overall, I mean, she has a little buzz happening, but this project wasn't good. I like 3 songs out of 14. She even has Caribou on here, and she has this one thing that she does, just like Caribou, which she has a nonchalant flow. Tell me why Caribou was on the song, and she sounded more charismatic than Anicia. I'm like, if Caribou is making you sound boring, you need to go back to the drawing board.
Wow.
Because I'm like, you don't have no flow. Your raps are lazy. You don't know how to ride the beat. You rap about the same goddamn thing. And to me, subject matter ain't the problem most of the time. It is when you don't know how to do it creatively or well or in a fun and energetic way. You don't make none of this sound fun.
Damn.
You make me want to be gay, B.
Whoa.
Because, B, all these P-word raps, it's all boring.
Yeah.
You're not making a man attracted to you with this. You're making him want to go the opposite way. This ain't it, B.
Yeah.
This ain't it. Damn. But, yeah. And you see a Princess pop that, please, you know what? I should have got the balloon and popped that. Get out of here, god dang it.
Oh, my God. All right. My next album is August Green.
Mm-hmm.
It's the collective of Common, Robert Glasper, and Kareem Riggins. I knew about this album. It came out in 2018. I played it. I listened to it. And I was watching...
What type of music is this?
Oh, bro, this is like freaking Common. Rock, like, it's freaking soulful, piano, instrument, bass, like really good instrumentation.
Some Pete Rockish type stuff, okay.
Yeah. Not barely, but like, yeah. A lot of pianos, like instrumentation, but soulful, but not like soul sampling. You get what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
More like original music. You know what I'm saying?
Dang, you trying to say Pete Rock not original?
No, I'm not saying that. But B from Dead and Hip Hop, actually, I don't know if you saw that I posted and tagged him, and because he ended up liking our post on Twitter, because I posted and tagged him on this, because I'm like, yo, I totally forgot this album, and I actually enjoyed it in 2018, because he mentioned it in the Common and Pete Rock review they did on Dead and Hip Hop, and I was like, dang, I forgot. Review. Yeah, so I was like, dang, I forgot that album existed. So I went and played. I'm like, dang, this is a really good album. I actually forgot. But yo, Common's rapping really good. Beats is good. Subject matter is just, Common talking about, blackness like all times. And over some really good beats. And like one of my favorite songs of all time called Optimistic. They actually remixed it. I remember this. And I'm just like, man, this just sounds so great. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. This is really, really, really good in my opinion. I don't know. You might like it if you check it out. But I don't know if it's your wheelhouse. Because it's not like I said, the soul sampling type of production. You know what I'm saying? It's a little like down type soul. It's a little different. Mm-hmm. So you might like it, you might not. Because I don't know if I recommend it to you. Mm-hmm. But you might check it out. It's up to you. Because I don't want you to come back here like, yo, B, that was boring or something like that. Because I will admit, it's not something that's going to have you like, oh, you know what I mean? It's not one of those type of albums. But if y'all ever want to give it a listen, if y'all some Common fans out there, check out August Green. August Green.
All right. Speaking of Common, I went to go listen to 2 Common albums. Okay. One I re-listened to and one I listened to for the first time. One I listened to for the first time was Finding Forever, since you told me that was Kanye West produced or production. Love it. Amazing. Yeah. Top 5 Common project.
Yeah. See, look. Hey,
so good.
Now he switched it up. Good. Now that's top 5.
I said, wait, what do you mean switched it up?
I'm just saying you never heard that. That popped up in the top 5.
Oh, that's easy, though. That's easy. What do you mean? That's easily top 5.
But you never heard that. It's so crazy.
No. Like Water for Chocolate, B, The Auditorium, this album. I don't know what 5 is yet, though.
What's it, The Auditorium, top 5?
No, yeah. Especially since to me,
Common Sense? You don't think Common Sense?
His first album, Can I Get $1 or whatever?
Why I say, what's the...
Because that was his first album.
No, I'm talking about the one with...
Can I Borrow $1? That's his
Can
first
I borrow...
album.
No.
Can I have $1?
Can I borrow $1? I'm talking... Why I say Common Sense?
Because that was his first rap name before he had to change it.
I know. I'm talking about One Day It's All Makes Sense.
Oh, it'll all make sense.
Why did I say Common Sense? One Day It All Makes Sense.
Well, I mean, he calls himself Common Sense.
I know, but I just said Common Sense, but I'm thinking of One Day It All Makes Sense. I thought you meant his debut project. No.
But yeah, Finding Forever, really enjoyed that. Then right after that, listen to Resurrection. I shouldn't have done that.
I remember listening to that album. That came out like 2019-ish, right? 2018?
What, Resurrection? No, Resurrection came out in like 1994.
No, bro.
That's the second project.
Yeah,
that's the one with I used to
love her on there. Why I'm thinking of like the all black cover.
You talking about the one where he's just looking?
Yeah, it was a recent album. Why Resurrection?
You talking about 2014?
Yeah,
I forgot the name of it. I kind of want to go through Common's discography, so I'm kind of like whittling it down.
Yeah, Resurrection is like his second album. Yeah. You didn't like it?
I shouldn't have listened to it right after Finding Forever because obviously from modern production to old 90s. And my thing is this. I think Common obviously easily still has it rapping. And to me, he don't sound dusty back then. But obviously the production to me was a bit dusty.
They ain't no
I'm
idea.
like, yeah.
They ain't no idea. I'm gonna tell what you said, man.
Go ahead. I mean, some of the songs, I like most of the songs, but man, you could tell some of that stuff was dated. So yeah, wasn't for me, but it's not a bad project. It wasn't for me. I'm not gonna put this in my rotation. But yeah, there are some songs I loved on here or really liked on here, like I Used to Love Her and things like that. I really wish he would have put on here on the next album because I don't know what the timeline was like. The B word in you. I really wish you would have. I really wish you would have put that on there. But yeah, both good Common projects. But Finding Forever, even though Finding Forever's album cover is horrible and hideous, I really do like that project.
Yeah, that is a weird cover.
That is a horrible cover. That there is no excuse for this cover. Yeah, that is disgusting. Yeah. So yeah,
I don't have another album.
All right, man.
Well, I don't have to do albums. I can do singles. Can I just talk about 3 singles I've been jamming? Mm-hmm. So over this weekend, Wayne put out 2 stellar verses, bro.
That Hotspot and that Corday one.
Is that what's called Hotspot? The one with DJ Premier?
Yeah, Primo and Rick Ross.
And Big Sean on the hook. Bro, what's wrong with Wayne, bro? When he get on the beats, bro.
He needs someone to push him. That's what it is. Don't let him. I think the thing with Wayne is this: do not let him get in his element because he will disappoint you. And when I mean element, the stereotypical mainstream rap sound. Don't put him on that. Put him on something that's actually going to test him,
bro. He went stupid.
Yeah, that Corday feature was great.
Crazy, bro.
And that feature on DJ Primo, fantastic.
Bro, I was like, what? Like, feature Wayne, bro.
But like I told you, Wayne is good in dosages.
Bro.
I'm telling you. When he gets to that album.
But I'm still ready for the album, bro. I'm still ready for the album. I think he could do it. Give us like 11 or 12 tracks, bro.
He's not going to do that.
And we need very different producers. Don't get...
It's going to be a mainstream album, B. You know it's not. It's not going to be what you want it to be. It's like Drake. He's not going to give you the album you want. It's a Wayne album. Yeah. I'm sorry, but no. Like, I don't believe in this Wayne album.
I want Wayne to give me him rapping out like on some soulful beats. He's
not doing that. It's too late for that.
Do Wayne know that he's one of the best rappers ever? Like, could he just do this for me?
He knows that he's one of the best rappers ever, but I think he's been coasting. And see, this is the thing. Everyone's like, I don't know why people are dissing Wayne or why people think Wayne can't rap. You want to know why people think Wayne can't rap or that he's washed up? Think about every time he's featured on something, people are surprised like, oh, Wayne had a really good verse on there. Yeah. If he was a really good rapper, you wouldn't be saying that every single thing. It would be a common thing. Like, every time Wayne has a good feature, it's a surprise more so than the actual game.
I think it's also because of that length of him just being
down. You talking about the 2010s.
Yeah.
That was the worst era for Wayne. When it came to Carter 4 and after that, worst era of Wayne. From Carter 4 to Carter 5, finito.
And another single I like, that Tory joint.
Did you listen to both of them or just the one?
Only one, because is it 2 on Spotify? Only song?
So 2, but you know when you do the latest release, it literally puts the latest release at the top.
I'm talking about the one about I Should Never Met You or whatever.
Oh, the singing one?
The singing one,
because he put a rapping one out too.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, because I looked and it's
which one better? Which one you enjoy more?
I'm a Tory fan, so I like both of them.
Yeah,
but he was rapping though. Either way, I want to talk about Tory stuff a little later. But either way. Both singles were really fire.
Yeah, I like that. I be jabbing that one, the singing one, bro. Like,
yeah, that one was good.
But yeah, those are 3 singles I was bumping this weekend.
No, I don't really bump singles like that. I didn't want to listen to him, but I also wanted to listen to him to like be aware of like how he sounds coming out of jail though.
Yeah, but they said he kind of using some of this stuff is pre-recorded, and some they say it's actually him recorded while he was in prison.
Who said that?
That's what he said. He said he Joe Budden actually said that he perfected recording from jail. So
I honestly thought that he was gonna probably use some AI deconstruction type thing to help kind of like filter his voice in better in the studio or whatever.
See, wish I never met you.
Yeah, see when you do that, because it's the latest release, you got to go to the singles and then you see that one because that one came out the same day. Prison Tapes.
Okay, I gotta check that one out.
But yeah,
next project, like 8 of them on Apple Music. It says more. Apple Music got like 8.
Oh, I think you're thinking about the Lost Tapes. Because if you go down to singles, it just says Lost Tapes like 2015, 2016.
Okay.
It's just singles that he's just
it's not the prison tapes.
Okay. Yeah. No. Those are the only 2 prison tapes.
These right here?
Yeah.
Okay,
because see, those say just Lost Tapes and then the actual.
Oh, bet. I got you.
Yeah. You already know. I be tapped in.
Yeah, bro. You tapped into... Yeah, I was going to go in. I almost said something. Free Tory.
B, are you against Meg Thee Stallion? Speaking of Meg Thee Stallion, another Houston hottie. Listen to Beyonce's Renaissance. because I want to be
prepared.
Okay. Yeah, because I want to be prepared when we listen to her third album in this trilogy that she's going for. So I went to Renaissance. I like it more than Cowboy Carter. Yeah, it's not a bad album. I just don't like loud Beyonce. I don't like loud Beyonce. Like I don't. That's just not for me. Especially when she goes over the bombastic production. It's just not for me. I'm not saying this is a bad album. This is a cool album, and what it goes for, to me, I think it achieves it. But I don't think it's as great as people make it seem. Now, I get it culturally for what she's doing and her, her longevity in the game like that. Respect it. I acknowledge her creativity. This album wasn't for me. Yeah. I'm more so like singing Beyonce, but I also am more so, and I get it when it comes to music. It's all about how you feel about it. To me, if I don't care about the production on this already, I'm not really going to care about the album. And to me, when it comes to these albums, Beyonce can sing. She solidifies a great singer. It's that production that she got to get behind, that I got to get behind for me to like it. And I just don't like the sound that she went for on like 25 to 40% of this album here.
None of this album is not for us.
Well, yeah, but also it's one of those things where it's just like, can we also not judge it then?
Who, us?
Yeah.
I'm like, when it comes to this, like the other albums she put out, I kind of a judge more. But with this album, I'm not in that community at all. It's more of a hold to like the LGBT community, especially like with some of the house influences and some of the production.
So, question: how come a woman can rap to the LGBT community if she's a straight woman?
You say what?
How can a woman, sing to the LGBTQ community or whatever if she's a straight woman?
Bro, if I say what I want to say, bro, we ain't gonna have no platform. So I'm just gonna be quiet. Yeah, because I can't be PC with it.
But it's a good question, though, right?
It's something I really... No, I'm just...
a good topic.
Look, being straight, you could listen and you could like this album. I'm not saying... But I'm saying us, me and you...
No, I know. Straight, heterosexual, cis men.
Yeah. But us, not even like the men. It's straight men that can like this. But I'm saying us, like, this type of music we like or what we want that gravitate towards us, I don't think this is for us. I don't mean like straight men. But I'm saying, I know me and you, we don't dabble into some of those activities over there. You know what I'm saying? Not just saying like you gotta be gay to like it. I'm just saying like some of the music that they see. This is how you get in trouble. See, this is how you get in trouble, B. You know what I'm saying?
You articulate yourself.
But yeah, I'm gonna just let you finish it.
I have a bit of a conversation stemming off of this later, but let me finish my what I've been jamming. I only got 2 more projects. I want to follow The Leader by Rakim and Eric B, because you said that was a really good project. So I was like, all right. And since we did listen to the Rakim album this week, I wanted to kind of go back and also watch an interview with him.
Yeah.
I like this way more than Paid in Full. I like this way more.
Oh no, that album's the best album. Follow Leader is their best.
Oh, I thought you was about to say like I was bugging.
No, that's their best album, bro. That first 3, 4 tracks, bro.
No, the whole album, even the breakbeats, bro. I was just like, ooh.
No, bro, that album's a classic.
Yeah, this album, even though it's not really talked about like that compared to Paid in Full, because Paid in Full, it's like how we say with Illmatic, how like it's the more impactful. Yeah,
but when you talk to hip hop heads, that's the album. That's their album. That's the. Bro.
To me, whatever they was doing, they perfected it right here. And you know me, I'm not a dusty guy. Yeah. I don't like listening to that dusty guy. The production on here ain't that dusty.
Bro.
What does Smokey say? Knock the dust off of it.
Bro, how they start you up, bro, every time I play that album, bro, it made me want to go faster, bro. I love that album, bro. I can't believe you listen. That's dope, B. That's a good album.
Well, I had to go back. I like them, especially since, I forgot I got to do my discography deep dive this week, too. But last time before I get into my discography deep dive, listen to Michael Jackson's Bad. Because, I listen to Off the Wall. I listen to Thriller.
Bad's dope, bro.
Bad is cool. I gave it a 3 out of 5.
All right. You listened to Dangerous before, right?
I'm not sure which one. I gotta see the cover. Okay. But I've listened to Bad before. But I'm trying to revisit these albums as an adult, and with more knowledge about Michael Jackson and his true impact, rather than he's just this big pop artist, like who he really was in terms of like his artistry. Right. That's why I'm trying to look at with some of these revisits and these first listens as an adult. Bad to me, I hate the fact that I like Bad, but I don't like it as much as Thriller or Off the Wall. And coming off of 2 great albums like that, a 2-peat run like that, Bad ain't bad, pun intended. Bad ain't bad, but to me it doesn't hit any of the highs that happened on those previous 2 albums. And to me, I feel like he was, I don't want to say forcing the pop, but the pop wasn't as great greatly executed compared to like Thriller or Off the Wall.
Off the Wall is his best album.
I agree. I like Off the Wall more than Thriller.
Off the Wall is amazing.
But I can see why Thriller is.
Yeah, it's the bigger.
It's the bigger album.
But I feel like mostly any Michael Jackson fans, Off the Wall is his best album.
Yeah, Off the Wall is. That boy can sing.
Bro, I play that album to this day. I still play that album.
Yeah,
even though it's way before my time, but
yeah, Off the Wall and Thriller to me, 5 out of 5.
Yeah,
nothing's wrong. I mean, you could say something about maybe like about the writing, or I guess maybe I don't know. If I had to really like nitpick or something,
they like perfect to me.
For me, yeah.
Off the Wall and like What's Going On.
I actually listened to that this weekend.
That's like one of my perfect.
And I tried to listen to a Miles Davis project.
I love Miles.
I quit the third track.
What'd you try? Bitches Brew.
Miles Davis.
Just the Miles Davis.
It's
Bro tried the jazz album. You not a jazz guy.
No, especially with how long those tracks are. No. Dang, what's that Miles Davis album called? I think it's like his biggest one. I can't. Kind of Blue.
Kind of Blue. Okay.
Yeah. I tried that one out. I got 3 tracks in. I'm just like 45 minutes, 5 songs. I'm like, man, this ain't it for me. I'm like, I'm sorry. I had to put some Tupac on right after that.
You're not avant-garde.
Don't stop being nasty. You're just being nasty at this point. But yeah, that's about it for what I've been jamming. It's time to get my discography deep dive.
What's up, man?
I had to talk about and listen to the myth, the legend himself, Tupac Shakur.
Oh yeah.
Now, this was someone I did not like at all, based off of what I heard from him when I was like in middle school.
Yeah.
Obviously, all his projects was out when I was in middle school because he died a year after I was born.
Yeah.
So, I went back, that's why I was asking you this week. I was like, you got a good Tupac documentary, so I could kind of like piece the albums together to kind of like see like really where they stand in like hip hop and like how their effect was and things like that. Because that's why I want the documentary.
You didn't go to none of the posthumistic stuff. None of that.
No. I went to the only thing I went to was Machiavelli.
Okay.
That's the only thing. Even though I know it's kind of like the life or death situation where album's already done, he already did this, he just died a little bit after.
And they put out some finishing touches on it.
Yeah, that's the only one that's the last one. No, I'm not nasty. Come on, respect me a little bit over here, B. Come on. But I saw that. I'm like, this is disgusting. This is nasty. But yeah, I went through Tupac's discography, and to me, I'm the biggest Tupac hater because I'm just like, this guy, he sounds dusty. Like it's like. All Eyes on Me was my favorite album before. I gotta say it like this, B. I think it's my least favorite album of Tupac's discography.
Yeah. Me Against the World, your favorite, ain't it?
Yeah. So let me go ahead and walk you through the process. I went to Tupacalypse Now. I actually listened to it right after we got done with last week's episode. So I was like, all right, let me start on this this deep dive early. I went through it. I'm like, all right. Okay, Tupac rapping. All right.
Younger Pac right
He
there.
don't sound dusty.
Yeah.
And that's my thing with Tupac. The greatest thing about Tupac to me is his presence on the mic.
Yeah.
He just commands so much presence. And to me, that's his biggest downfall. Because when he puts the Mother Negroes on these tracks, I'm like, get them out of here. Segregate yourself from them. Yeah. You are great. They are wannabes. Because they all want to sound like you and they don't sound as good as you.
I hate his crew, bro. Everybody.
That's also I will listen to Thug Life too. I didn't not like a single song off that album because we'll get to that though. But I went to Tupacalypse Now. I'm like, all right. So socially aware, socially political Pac. I'm like, you was doing it this young, and you gotta think. I'm going based off of what I heard when I was younger. I didn't care about those stuff because I'm from the South.
Yeah,
I get Tupac's influence and impact. I get that, but no one was listening to this stuff like down here at the time. When I was born, when I was listening to this, yes.
When you was a kid.
Yes, no one was listening to Tupacalypse Now.
Because they was
that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, but I'm saying at least the big songs like Brenda's Got a Baby or something like that. Which very great song. Even though
I thought you said people down here in the South not listening to Tupac.
No. I meant like at the time.
That's my mom cried when Tupac died.
No. My mom's favorite rapper is Tupac.
Same.
So that's why it's crazy when I said like, I like Tupac.
My mom loves Tupac.
But I'm like, all right, socially and politically aware Tupac, I'm like, all right, I'm with this. This album to me stands for something. Yeah. Because every time I saw this cover, I'm like, this cover looks so dusty. This cover looks horrible.
Oh, that cover is wild.
Yeah. And don't worry, we get to even one worse cover. Strictly for my NIBJs. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was not gonna like this. Yeah. I put it at the same level of Tupacalypse Now. While I think Tupacalypse Now achieves what he tried to do on Strictly for My N-Words better, I still put them at the same level because I still think Tupac did his socially and politically aware thing on here, while also, you know, putting the I can still party and have fun thing on here. And I'm like, all right, I'm here with this Tupac. I'm like, all right. And I was going into Me Against the World. And I'm like, oh, I'm scared with this one. I'm like, because now he's bald.
Don't be scared, bro.
He's a baldy.
He still had hair. He just cut it off.
He's a baldy. Stop it. And so I went to Me Against the World. I'm like, all right, we know that Dear Mama's on here. Classic song. Top 10 hip hop song? Most known hip hop song?
Top 10 most known? Could be.
But I went to Me Against the World. I'm like, I'm like, this album already looks dusty from the cover. So, you know, I guess this is like Tupac before he was going to go to jail.
Yeah.
And I got to say this, B.
Yeah.
This is my favorite Pac project.
I knew it, bro.
The introspection, man.
Yes, bro, the growth.
The person of Tupac, the personality. Just this album being so personal to him. I love this.
Bro,
to me, when people say, oh, I can see if you say like All Eyes on Me or Me Against the World is his best album. No. Me Against the World is his best album. Yeah. Ain't no All Eyes on Me. We'll talk about that when I get to my thoughts. But Me Against the World, oh, this is pure heat. Pure heat. No misses, B. None at all.
Nah, Me Against the World is amazing.
Yeah, this is like... This is a great project. I can't stop singing his praises. It's so good.
That's a classic album.
Yeah. But then we get to All Eyes on Me. And boy, as an adult, my mind has definitely changed on this album. I don't think I like this album like that.
It's a double disser, and like the first, I feel like the first diss is much better.
Yes, I agree, because I feel like he had all the steam on there, and the second disc was just throwaways from those sessions, but he just wanted to include it.
And I feel like that was a time when Pac was like, you know, fresh out of jail. He just went to Cali with Dr. He just started. They say he was making like mad songs, bro, in one day.
Oh, I can tell because some of these songs I'm just like,
you know what I'm saying? I feel like this album was just bloated. I feel like he just condensed this album down to like 15 tracks like he did Millions of the World. That's been a lot of people gripe with this. It's a classic album. I don't know why, but
it's a classic album because of it's like the classic.
It has those.
It's the third part of 3 classic
it has
moments.
Like some big old hits on it.
Yeah,
like,
classic moments.
Yeah, so it has those really big moments. But yeah, continue, bro.
I think Me Against the World easily is a better album.
Fact.
Easily, especially when it comes to subject matter and the songs and things like that. But All Eyes on Me in terms of like sonics. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to cap and say, like, it sounds horrible. That's the one thing that's going for this album is that it sounds amazing with Dre's production on here. Some of the songs that he has on here, even though he does change it up a bit by instead of using, like, samples as his hooks, he uses actual people now as his hooks. I was like, all right. I'm like, and, you know, I love Nate Dogg on here as well. You know, you got some of Tupac's biggest songs on here ever.
That's why it's a classic.
Yeah, Two of America's Most Wanted. One of my favorite songs, my favorite Pac song. Picture Me Rolling. I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs.
That's production on it.
But I hate the goddamn verses by other people on here. Yeah. I'm like Pac. And then the worst part, the guy sounds just like Pac. I got keys.
That was Z.
Shut your ass up. No, get him off the track.
Hey, man, yeah.
Because Tupac to me, and then you got the Danny Boy guy in the background. I'm like, okay.
Remember, you know what I said? It's smashed up with Mary J. Blige. The Mary J. when he was a kid. Yeah, that's what we were talking. Remember, like, that's the kid, bro. When he was messing when we were like 16. Mary Kelly.
Hey, all our greatest talented singers, they got a little something funny about them. I'm just saying, B. But yeah,
what genius is that? Crazy.
All Eyes on Me. I'm like, I get his place in hip hop. I get it.
Yeah.
But guys, this is not Tupac's classic moment.
Yeah.
But in terms of like best album, no,
it's a
Me
classic.
Against the World.
Yeah, I think most people. I think most people say that's the best one. Me Against the World. It's just that's a classic because it has like the crazy
the biggest
hits
songs. Yeah, like and
yeah,
I hate the California.
I don't know if it was one of the best. It was the first double disc.
I think so.
Yeah, it's more of the moment. And
I think because this is what inspired Wu-Tang to do the double disc. Pac to do Big to do the double disc. I forgot who else was doing.
But this was like it was more of a like you said, classic moment. Not saying this album don't have some of the best hip hop songs ever. Mm-hmm. It's on that album. Yeah. So you gotta understand.
But as an album as a whole, because it was a total package.
Like what you think about, mostly I hear a lot of people echo what you're saying. Like it's nothing what you're saying is new, bro. Mm-hmm. Like but Me Against the World is like that's why I said it's gonna be Me Against the World, bro. Like that's the album, bro. Yeah, that's the album. That joint is just perfect, man. And like not to like overshadow you with your deep dive, but like, bro, how young he was, not knowing what him or Biggie would have done, bro. Like, it's people to this day that can't, like poetically just say the things he say. And, like, even with Biggie, they can't rap like these two. That's why I think these two guys will always be just etched in hip-hop ever. Like, I don't know. It's just, what they did is crazy.
So, B, I gotta ask you,
What?
even if Tupac kept going and he would have just released trash albums after it, would his legacy still be cemented in hip-hop?
Death helps you. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Death help you.
That sounds crazy, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, but I still feel like he was one of the most prolific, like, figures in, like, history. Just him, who he is. Because more of just his music is not what made him who he is now. Like, to the world and to the culture. Because, like, bro, he's more impactful as a person than who he is as a freaking hip-hop artist, bro. So I think, yeah, he still will be someone that will be looking. He probably telling us vote for Kamala Harris right now, and I'll be like, man, F Tupac.
So you think he would have been against the Red Pill, B? I think Biggie would have been part of the Red Pill, but I think Tupac would have been against the Red Pill. Nah, you can't tell women what to do, man. Y'all guys is corny, man. You gotta praise you women, man.
I think Biggie own like a restaurant or something too, called like Biggie's. And they say Tupac. Somebody said Tupac would be acting in like Tyler Perry movies.
Worst part is he'll be the villain in each of them.
Oh man!
Instead of that dark bald guy that was in Why Did I Get Married, he'd be instead married to Jill Scott.
But nah, them two guys, bro, are always will be just.
Yeah, I need to listen to Life After Death. I've listened to it before.
Yeah.
I was supposed to listen to it last week, but I got caught up with other stuff. And plus, like I said, I listened to 2 hours of Pac straight on All Eyes on Me. 2 hours and 12 minutes. You could tell that I was fatigued with Pac.
Yeah, that's a freaking movie.
That's a Marvel movie.
That's a freaking Martin Scorsese film.
Yeah, and so, whew. Yeah, All Eyes on Me to me is his weakest in terms of like overall package, in terms of like what the album stands for.
Too bloated, bro.
Yeah, and to me, subject matter wise, to me it's like the less impactful one because to me he's trying to embrace this whole thug life thing, which I've been trying to watch interviews about that as well, about Tupac's change in the media and things like that, and how his perception changed after he played Juice and Bishop. I mean Bishop and Juice, and so he tried to go for the whole thug life thing. And to me personally, while it makes for great songs, to me that's not what I'm here for Pac for. Great songs. Picture Me Rolling is hard.
Yeah,
a lot of those songs on that album is hard. Pac's presence on the mic is so hard, so great on that production. It fits so well. Like that to me, that's a timeless album. But man, it's bloated, man. That's the problem with that album. But then, I had to go to the Don Illuminati, the 7 Day Theory. Yeah. The album that came out after he died. A few days or like a week or two after he died. B, just hearing that first track, it made me creep. It was creepy, man. It felt eerie. I was like, this was like a horror movie. I was like, did Pac come up with horrorcore? Oh, but yeah, listen to this album right here. Him going over to the new name or persona of Machiavelli. Yeah. Getting your goals done by any means necessary, basically. And I'm like, all right, even though he didn't really care for the actual person named Machiavelli, which to me kind of was like, all right. But listen to this album. I was a bit conflicted listening to it because I'm just like, this is at the height of the East Coast versus West Coast beef. You could tell from the songs. He's dissing Mobb Deep, Nas,
Dr.
Jay-Z. Yeah, what? No, he wasn't dissing Dr. Dre.
He dissed Dr. Dre on that one.
You mean did he?
No, I'm saying he dissed Dr. Dre.
No, I gotta remember which song that was because
he Picture Me Rolling on there. I'm Picture Me Rolling, but Live and Die in L.A. on there.
It is.
At the end, when you say, this is California Love Part 2 without Dre.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that now. That's crazy. That is crazy to say. But yeah, that first track just coming in, dissing everybody. Yeah. I'm just like Pac. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to be like this guy. You was asking to die.
Nah, it was different. All that stuff had nothing to do with how he died.
No, you right. Well, I don't know. They said Diddy put that $1 million hit on him. But yeah, I was just like, dog, like
he trying to
like Pac, like you was. I felt like Pac knew something.
Yeah. He
knew something.
I believe in energy. I believe in speaking. How powerful words are. When you put stuff out like that, bro, it can come back at you. I
listening to that album. I was scared. I'm like, I already know what happened.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I'm listening to the album, and while some songs to me, I was like, all right, these are cool. It's like Just Like Daddy. I'm like, this ain't for me.
Yeah, but he gotta have his lady song.
Yeah. But songs like Hail Mary, Toss It Up, Against All Odds, Hold Your Head. Me and My Girlfriend, I liked it because of nostalgia, but personally as a song, I get it. Not for me like that, though. It's not a bad song, just not for me like that. I'm not bumping that. I don't even like the Jay-Z one like that. But overall, I don't know where I would rank this as discography. I like because of the place it was at or released at in hip hop
I said
at the time.
5. He only put out really 5 albums. Well, 4 really, right? And then that'd have been the 5th.
This is the 5th album. Yeah.
It would have been the 5th if he. Because
So you think this is the worst album? You say you put this at 5.
I'm saying for you, because how you're going by what you like. What will you put it for? I put All
I
Eyes
think
on Me
I-
5.
All Eyes on.
Nah,
I put All Eyes on Me 5.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But I don't know if I want to put this one at 3. I'm like middle of the road with it because even though it's not necessarily the Pac that we got, there was something about this that made it seem like Pac was more of a being that knew something that we didn't.
Yeah.
There's something that just felt like something eerie on this album, just from the production, what he was going for on this album, the different way he was rapping. Oh Mary, oh me, the stereotypical Pac that everybody memes now.
Yeah.
This is it right here, and I'm just like, I don't know where I rank this shit. I'm very confused on this album, my placement on it, because while strictly for my N-words and Tupacalypse have more heavier subject matter, to me this one felt like I'm Tupac at the end. I don't give no Fs.
Yeah.
I'm letting it all ride out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I gotta respect that. I got to respect that. So yeah, I don't know why I rate this one. And then we can talk about Thug Life, B.
Oh, you talk.
And that's all I have to say about Thug Life. Yeah.
I
Did
never
not like
like
a single song off that.
Man,
I'm like, Pac, please stop putting people on. I get it, Pac. You had a platform.
Yeah.
That's all you needed was the platform. You was putting people on. I get it. Yeah, stop that ish. Well, I mean, you can't do it now.
Them dudes suck, bro. Even on Hit 'Em Up, like, get out the way, yo. Get out the way, yo. Biggie Smalls just got dropped.
I think it was even more disrespectful. I'm gonna let my homies ride out on you. Then you just dip out. I'm like, no, nigga, you come back.
Come back.
Look, you had the best part. I'm turning the song off after that. Get out the way, yo, dude. I'm turning the song off. But yeah, overall, Tupac, I respect the discography.
Yeah,
I've become an older man. Some of these topics kind of resonate a little bit more than before. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take back my words and I gotta eat them. Yeah. Tupac, GOAT.
Yeah.
Now, best rapper? For what he stood for, yes, but not in terms of lyrically.
No.
I don't like when people compare him to Biggie because I'm just like, Biggie is the better rapper, 1. And 2, Biggie doesn't have as many albums as Tupac. I'm like, so that kind of feels unfair in so many regards.
Before him. I feel like every time when people get into discussion on Biggie and Tupac, it's the same thing. Yo, Biggie a better rapper, but they bring up Pac impact and stuff like that.
Which, I mean, I think Pac has bigger impact overall. Mm-hmm. I mean, to me, I feel like if there was a Kendrick and Drake thing, I'm not saying 1-to-1. I'm saying in terms of like popularity and like how many people it hit. Mm-hmm. Drake would be Tupac and Kendrick would be Biggie.
But how
like how not the dichotomies, but like how they differ in terms of like popularity and also reaching the masses.
So you don't think?
I think Kendrick is the better rapper. Therefore,
so you
Biggie is the
don't
better rapper.
think Biggie had bigger? Wasn't he more? Was at the time it was Snoop Dogg the most popular rapper?
I think Snoop Dogg was the most popular. I mean, because Snoop Dogg is the most popular rapper now.
Who had bigger hits out of Biggie and Tupac? I never looked that up.
I think Tupac had to have more hits because Brenda's Got a Baby, I Ain't Mad at You, songs like that. If I really look through it, because Tupac has some smash hits. Hail Mary, a lot of the tracks on All Eyes on Me, Dear Mama.
Yeah.
I gotta look because I think the only reason Tupac has more, I'm not trying to discredit Tupac like this, but he has more of a sample size. So it's kind of easier for people like, oh yeah, Tupac, this song. While Biggie does have a great amount of hits for the 2 projects that he has, even though one is a double disc, to me it doesn't amount to how many Tupac has because, like I said, Brenda's Got a Baby. Let me see. I'm trying to see. It's not If My Homies Call. Brenda's Got a Baby. Not Soldier's Revenge. Keep Your Head Up.
Yeah.
I Get Around. Do You Got Me? I mean, do You Got Dear Mama? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to see the other songs on Me Against the World, but I don't think there's really many out there. But then you got All Eyes on Me, which is just like Ambitious as a Rider. I won't deny it. Let me see. How Do You Want It? 2 of America's Most Wanted. California Love. I Ain't Mad at You. Mm-hmm. It's like I feel like Pac had more hits.
Yeah.
Because he had more of a sample size. I'm not discrediting Biggie because what Biggie did for the time that he was out was also impressive as well. But I think because Tupac had way more to go off of, he had a head start on Biggie. He had a huge head start on Biggie. I think he had more hits.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up one day about like who had the biggest like I guess songs at the time, like who would have been the most popular rapper? Maybe Tupac. Because I know Snoop Dogg, I think, was bigger than both of them, technically.
At the time?
Yeah.
They Doggy Style was a huge
like,
album.
Yeah,
Doggy
but
Style
I'm
was
talking
a
about
huge
like around
album.
the time he was like really popular.
Who? You think Snoop Dogg was more
95,
popular
96.
than Pac during All Eyes on Me?
I'm talking about like 95, 96. They said, I think I heard that before. Like Snoop Dogg was like one of the most popular rappers. I don't know where I heard that. I was.
Well, I know he is the most popular rapper now. He's the most recognizable one.
I mean, most recognizable, not popular.
Oh.
But I'm talking about at the time, like who was the top rapper? Like who was the guy at that time? Cause Snoop.
I think when Biggie came out on the scene, I think he was the guy because he was the new guy, and he showed a lot of promise, and he took rap, and it's not one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, he's doing something different with rap. He's being very personal about it. I think what Biggie did with rap in terms of him rapping really well, but also making great singles as well, and being able to flow differently compared to a lot of other rappers, and his versatility on how to flow. I think that's what really made him stand out a lot in hip hop. Yeah. So as a hip hop artist, Biggie, but as a overall artist, Tupac.
You know what I'm saying? Like who was the most popular at the time? Like that's what I'm trying to say.
Well, there was both who had the same time.
Yeah. Because Pac died in 96, Biggie died in 97. So I'm saying who was the most popular around when Pac was alive? Pac and Biggie. Like who was popular? Who had the most like Billboard joints, like hits and stuff like that at the time? I never done that research. Like,
I never have, but if I'm speculating, maybe Biggie.
You think so?
Because he was the new guy on the scene. We got Juicy.
That's 94. I'm talking about 96.
Oh, 96. Life After Death came out in 96, right?
97.
Because Biggie died after Pac, right? No,
He died
Biggie.
in 97.
Because I'm trying to see when
Pac died in 96.
Pac died in 96, yes, I remember that. Because I'm trying to see when Life After Death came out.
Life After Death came out in 97 after Biggie. It was like the release
Okay,
party in
I kept
LA,
thinking
it was coming out.
I kept thinking Life After Death came out in 96.
Nah, 96.
All right. Who was the biggest in what year again?
Like 96. Me and you probably wouldn't better do. We wasn't there. We was
Yeah.
kids. But I'm just thinking. I never done that research. I'm gonna look it up. I just never thought about that before.
Yeah, I never have either. It never came to my mind. But growing up,
Because you got
better, Biggie or Tupac?
Because I'm just saying you gotta understand. Like at that time, it's other rappers around. It's not just them two rappers. Because that's when we think about that era about the beefing of the East Coast West Coast. You didn't think of Pac and Biggie, like about being the guys. But technically, I don't think they was. I think Snoop was like crazy at the time, like really popular. And him and Pac was on the same label, and like Snoop was like that guy. I don't know. I could be tripping.
When did Doggy Style come out?
Like 92.
Jesus, that album was old.
I think so.
93.
93. Okay. Chronic 92. Right.
Probably.
I think so. I don't know. I'm just going off the.
I actually just heard that Snoop Dogg gave back the Chronic to Dr. Dre after he bought Death Row Records.
Oh, he gave it back to him?
Yeah, when he bought it, he gave it back to Dr. Dre. I
then-
was like, that's admirable.
That's
I mean, I never thought Snoop Dogg
Should give
was
him
like,
Doggy Style too, because that's just Chronic too.
Okay, dude, calm down.
The Chronic 2.
Hey,
Deuce.
wait, so that's like Get Rich or Die Trying in the documentary?
No, it's not.
Come on, V.
Oh my God. Same formula, but
Same songs too.
no way.
Come on, B. Dreams don't sound like Many Men.
No.
I actually heard Dreams at a brunch place the other day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, the game? I'm like, this is nasty. But yeah, that's it for what we've been jamming. Let's go on to the news section of the podcast and talk about some of the stuff that is coming out.
Yeah.
Now, B, are you excited for Latto's newest album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, which is an acronym for the S word?
No.
She did come out with a trailer for this, and I will say that in terms of like a rollout for a woman of this generation, very good rollout. You can see a lot of inspiration from the movie ATL, like with T.I. and Lauren London on that. I do like that Latto pays a lot of homage back to Atlanta and like always shows like, okay, this is where I'm from. Like, this is me. Kind of like how Meg does with Houston, even though sound-wise she doesn't do it. But I don't know. I will say that I am very intrigued to see where Latto goes on this album. I'm not expecting anything transformative or something crazy. I mean, from her first single, Big Mama, a lot of people are saying that she's just trying to emulate Drake.
Yeah, I never heard it.
Yeah, it has one of those little beat switches in the middle, and she's starting to Big Mama. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I get it. It's cool. It's a ladies track. What you gonna do for my birthday? What you gonna do for my? You haven't heard that on TikTok?
I don't got a TikTok. I haven't clicked. I have one, but I'm saying I haven't. We don't post on there no more, so I don't get on there. You know what I'm saying? I don't open it out.
I do. I get on there all the time. I love TikTok. But yeah, Latto has a new album coming out. Drops August 9th. I will be listening to it, and I'll get my thoughts on the podcast. I've never listened to it. Yeah. Hey, dude, someone got to bring the ladies in.
I'm bringing them in with my face. Man.
Yeah, right. Like I was saying. All right, next topic. Tory Lanez dropping music from prison. We already listened to the two prison Well, I listened to two
Yeah, I only
Prison Tape
listen to
singles. You listen to one. It's sounding good for Tory.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Now, you were saying Free Tory earlier, B? Go ahead, speak your piece.
Free Tory Lanez. Free Tory, man.
Yeah, I like Tory music. I'm a fan of Tory, so I can't wait to see what else he comes out with. If he does come out with an album, I hope he really sits and thinks about it. But I hate to say it like this, that's all you've had time to do is sit and think about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tory Lanez, I don't know where your career's gonna go, but obviously people are yearning for your music. People was jamming that music. People was on social media saying, yo, whoever Tory Lanez engineer is, they need to start working for Young Thug. Young Thug ain't got no excuse.
They want Thug to do it, man.
Yeah.
Put out a quality prison album.
Hey, bro, all eyes on me. All bars on me.
Ooh.
But yeah, next project coming out, Killer Mike. He has a sequel to his Michael album coming out.
Right.
Songs for Sinners and Saints, August 2nd. So this week.
Oh, nah. I didn't even see that on the docket.
Yeah. It comes out this week. Here's the cover for it right here, B.
I did.
Michael and the Mighty Midnight Revival. It's supposed to like have a theme of like church and like how.
How many tracks? Like 12?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's nice. That is really nice.
I like that. It's like a deluxe.
I think it's supposed to be a like a sequel
like
album.
A sequel album. But I'm saying like Michael, put like 10 tracks at the end of it, like a part of.
He already got a deluxe out. That's why.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
because
know.
it has a song with Young Nudie on there.
Oh, it does. That's the deluxe.
Yeah, that's on the deluxe version.
I didn't know.
Which I'm glad that my vinyl came with that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Next person, I know you're a big fan of this. PNG Mafia. JPEGMAFIA. It was for the nerds out there.
Yeah.
Y'all would have got that. JPEGMAFIA. I lay down my life for you. Yeah. August 2nd.
He put out a single not too long ago. I think it was like yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm gonna listen to it. My guy. I'm checking it out. See, he don't like to scare the hoes. Yeah, he's scared to scare the hoes. That's why he listen to all that women music.
Okay, that was a good one. That was a good one right there. I like that. But yeah, I laid down my life for you. I have not heard a single JPEGMAFIA project. I was supposed to do a deep dive.
You did scare the hoes.
Yeah, but that was a collab.
That's JPEG heavy though.
Well,
production.
I don't know.
He's rapping more than he's on that album way more than that.
I liked it, but I never heard a solo JPEGMAFIA project.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to get into him because I feel pause. I'm afraid to get into his music.
Don't be afraid, B.
Whoa, what? I'm afraid to get into his music because I just don't know what to expect. And a lot of people seem to be very mixed on his music. So yeah,
I'm a fan.
Oh, should we review for the pod?
I'm down.
All right. Next project, Larry June, Doing It For Me, August
today.
9th, so next week.
Yeah.
And last project that came out, and that is out, but came out like during the weekend before the pod drops. New Wiz mixtape before Cushion OJ. It is called Wiz Owens.
You want to talk about it a little bit, B?
We can talk about it. This ish was trash. This was horrible. But Suda, you should have kept this talking about, I'm going to give y'all a little something before the album. No, you should have kept this for yourself. The engineer that did this, the producer, Sledgerin, what the F was happening? We need Cardo back. You need to be working with Cardo. Because Sledgerin, these are some of the worst beats I've heard in my goddamn life when it comes to him and Wiz collaborations.
There's some stuff on here I liked.
There was nothing on here I liked.
You didn't like the Smoke Break song?
The only song I like was the one with Ty Dolla $ign. But that's because Ty Dolla $ign sounded like he was mixed properly. Yeah. Wiz did not sound mixed properly.
He did. It just felt like they just chunked it out, though, to be honest.
It sounds like how we record this podcast right here, and I just threw the audio on top of a beat. That's what it sounded like. It didn't even sound like Wiz was there. Wiz didn't sound comfortable on these beats. Wiz sounded so stiff. Pause.
He didn't sound comfortable?
No, he just sounded like, he's like, I'm here to get a check. That's what this sounded like. This sounded like...
He phoned it in?
Yes. Yes, literally. This is like one of the worst attempts in Wiz's like discography that I've heard so far. What the F is this? You didn't sound like you tried on this.
Yeah, I really wish I can really understand that. Like, do Wiz got any interviews out? I need to check it out. But like, I want to know what space he's in right now, because we had a discussion about Wiz before. Like, we were saying like, what do we stand right now? And like,
this solidifies his washed.
Hearing this, bro, and I'm like, come on, man. I feel like Wiz used to he used to make mixtapes feel like albums. Taylor Arladice, Cushion Orange Juice, like even Cabin Fever. Like, I just want that same type of quality in the mixtapes that you used to put into the album. Sometimes, in most situations, from Wiz's perspective, we like your mixtapes more than your albums. Be honest. What's an album that he got that's like, yo?
I like ONIFC.
What's another one? I like that album too. But I'm just saying,
his mixtapes.
I'm saying his mixtapes are usually like, yo.
No, I agree.
So I know we far removed from that era, Wiz, and like I'm not saying, yo, be this, just go back to who you are. And I feel like you probably been hearing that. And from here, it seemed like you was trying to create some of that with Sledgering, but it just didn't feel right.
He did it right with Cardo and Wiz Got Wings.
Yeah, I know.
He did it perfectly.
Because I feel like that was something, I feel like you're right. I feel like they probably like rushed through this. And I think that, especially with the first song, I liked it, but I didn't like his flow on it. I didn't like how his voice was.
I don't like his flow. I don't like the way he's mixed on this album. Mm-hmm. To me, it doesn't even sound like Wiz was trying on this album. It just sounds like he was just trying to test different things out. He doesn't even have the usual Wiz charisma with it, like the he had none of that on here. Nothing, I'm smoking in the studio. None of that, B. What the F is Wiz Owens? What the F is this?
Rick Owens, man.
No. Trash Owens. Stop this ish.
I really hate this, man.
I want to throw this in the recycle bin so bad. If I could, you know how you can report accounts on social media? I wish I could report
albums. The reason why I listened to it, I got on Twitter and the first thing I see, Wiz should have kept this. I was like, what's this? So that's why I played it. I was like, yo, I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, you wish you had it.
Nah, man, come on, man. I ain't going to do Wiz like that.
I am.
I'm happy I listened to it.
Let me say this, B. The only reason I'm so hard on Wiz is because I know he's given us great projects in the past.
Yes.
Taylor Alderdice, Cabin Fever, Cushion OJ, Owen IMC, Rolling Papers, a bit iffy on that one. Rolling Papers. There's some jams on there, but you can definitely tell it was going pop. But either way, there's just some stuff from Wiz. Shoot, Burn After Rolling. Yeah. I enjoyed that. When he was just freestyling the other beats. There's just some stuff on here. This project is very unforgivable. Yeah. Like, this is a piss poor attempt at whatever you were trying to do. And Sledgering, why did you even... all these Sledgering beats are horrible. These are horrible.
They're not horrible.
They didn't hit like they were supposed to be hitting. That bass was not bassing, B. He said, drums? Let me go ahead and take that out real quick.
They might remix it up.
Don't. So. No, because last time I heard something remixed from Wiz's mixtape, it didn't go well. And it was phone numbers from goddamn Cabin Fever.
I'm saying they might, add some more of the some of this production because it doesn't feel like it's complete.
You're right, it doesn't. And I hope it stays incomplete and don't touch this ever again.
I think they uploaded the wrong file.
I hope so. I hope this is like Wiz.
Like, oh, snap.
Wiz literally got on GarageBand and just started rapping after.
It's the rough draft, bro. They're like, dang, I clicked the wrong upload.
No, oh yeah, if they like this, then they definitely gonna love Cushion OJ. People that liking it, shoot, scrap that out. We gotta start over.
Hey, sorry guys, we uploaded the wrong album, the wrong mixtape.
It sounded like it because that mixing is bad. Like when we were talking about DJ Vlad talking about the mixing on Not Like Us, no, this mixing is bad. He sounds like literally you placed the audio file of his vocals right on top of the beat. That's it. You didn't even get the stems or nothing like that. Man, that was horrible. God. That was bad. Wiz, I am highly disappointed in you. But, yeah, that's about it for all the projects that are coming out. And that's it for the news as well.
Yeah.
Quick news segment.
Yeah, pretty quick.
But it's time to get in the music, B. And I'm going to be real with you on this one, B.
What?
I didn't have a good music week this week.
Bro,
these two projects here.
Yeah. Didn't do it for you?
Nah.
Let's get into the Rakim first then.
All right. Let's go ahead and talk about Rakim's God's Network, Rebirth. And there's a 7 where the I is supposed to be. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Probably a God
And he's supposed to be like a 5, like 777. And he's supposed to be like a 5% or something like that. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just asking because I was watching. Yeah, God MC.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Nas, the God's son.
Yeah.
But Rakim, notably, one of the most influential rappers of all time, coming from Eric B. and Rakim's Paid in Full and Follow the Leader. He recently came out with an album, so a rapper that's been rapping since the 80s is still rapping to this day.
He's what, 56? He's almost 60, man.
Man, and I want to say this because I want to lead with positivity.
Yeah.
Rakim, you can still rap.
Yeah.
To me, that's not the problem. And I want to acknowledge that he produced all this album. Mm-hmm. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Rakim to me shows that he can still, put something out that's digestible.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that this was short.
Yeah.
I'm glad this wasn't too long, not too overbearing. And I honestly think that's where my positive stop be.
What's your negative, bro? Then I'll get into what I thought about the album.
So we got the first song, Be Ill.
Yeah.
That was the single we listened to already. I'm like, all right, I like this.
Yeah.
Single, you setting the tone. I like when you set the tone. I'm like, Ghostface. Then we got Now's the Time. BG is on here doing his thing. I don't know about this Husk Kingpin dude. I've heard of him, but I never listened to him.
I brought him up on here before.
Mm-hmm. Count the Menace. Haven't heard of him. Then we get Love is the Message. And then I was listening to it at first. I was looking at the rappers at first. I'm like, this guy sounds just like Nipsey. I'm like, but he flowing though. I'm like, but this sounds just like Nipsey. So I went to the the feature list. I'm like, that is Nipsey.
Yeah.
It felt good to hear Nipsey again.
Yeah.
And that's one of my critiques, B.
What?
I don't like posthumous verses.
Yeah.
And to me, this album is riddled with a lot of posthumous verses.
Yeah.
From Fred the Godson, Nipsey Hussle, DMX.
DMX had he was just praying.
Oh, yeah.
Prayer.
And Prodigy.
And then Chino XL, Chino XL died today. It's crazy.
Oh, for real?
I just saw it.
Dang,
Joe
R.I.P.
Budden just was like, R.I.P. Chino XL.
Hey, R.I.P. Chino
R.I.P.
XL. I don't
yeah.
know you. Or,
Yeah.
well, obviously, I don't know you.
Yeah.
But, I don't know of you. But still R.I.P. because it's
and
sad for
us talking
everyone
about Chino XL and then Pac, because they used to be beefing.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
When he's like, Chino XL, LPU too, at the end of Hit 'em Up and all that. I don't know if you ever make it to the end.
I've only made it to the end like once or twice in my life, B. I'm going to listen to that whole song.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, to me, this album felt like a rapidy rap project. And I hate to say this, B. I felt like a lot of yapping.
Yeah.
Great rapping performances. Too many features. I went into this with the wrong mindset, though.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to come in here. I thought I was going to get more so Rakim because I'm used to Eric B and Rakim and Rakim doing his thing. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I'm going to get more solo stuff, maybe a feature here and there. I looked at the track list when I first opened this. I'm like, why do all these songs have features on them? Yeah. I kind of wanted a grown man album, B. I wanted that retrospect, that introspection album of like, I've been to game this song, this is how I feel about hip hop right now. But I believe in it still because this is a genre that I helped birth. Not birth, but I helped styled up. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so I was hoping for more of that. Man, this was disappointing for me. I had to go through this 2 times. I really didn't even want to go through it for the second time, B. I did it for the review. Rakim, legend in the game. So that's why I'm not trying to be disrespectful and say like this is trash or anything. It's not trash. Everybody was rapping well. There was some people that was just over rapping though, and I'm like, you doing a bit too much for me. Like I'm not even engaged no more. Yeah. Just shut the F up. I'm not talking about Rakim. I'm talking about other people. I don't know them by name. But too many features. Like I said, there's no like horrible performance where I'm just like, you really got this guy. Even BG did a good job. Yeah. Overall though, I'm just like, I don't know. And maybe it has to play into the Gods Network thing. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. And the Rebirth, the 7, and then there's 7 tracks. I'm just like, but to me, this album just didn't do nothing for me. Like I said, especially coming off of like Common's The Auditorium, Nas's run with Hit Boy, and, Lil Brother's, May the Lord Watch. I'm like, I'm thinking I'm gonna get a grown man album.
You did.
A grown man album in terms of like introspection, like and just him mostly.
Nah, like at first you'll think that, right? Mm-hmm. But when you get the track list and you understand, okay, this is like a posse cut album. I feel like this is like, to me, I got like an EP. It's 32 minutes, but it's short, and he's showing, like you said, God Connection Network. It's like a network of people he linked to. He has some younger MCs on here that's like known in the underground, like Hus Kingpin, Planet Asia, known in LA, Nipsey Hussle, like this is my connection, like another God connection, like people that's tapped in with Rakim. You got Fred the Godson, Skyzoo Dope, the Dark LA Darkman. Come on, Chino XL just super being spitterific on that song on Pendulum Swing. I love that song. They were just rapping. King Creek. It's one of those rapper albums. Like I like this. I listened to it like 3 times.
So kind of referencing back to the Pac discography deep dive I was doing. Mm-hmm. I more so the time like when the rappers was by themselves.
Yeah, but like I understand, like certain people have certain albums. Like if you want to listen to a solo album, just go back to his like stuff he did in like 99, 96, like the master and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I want the minor production, that.
Yeah, hey, that's just stuff you just got. Hey, life not fair. People.
No, I know. That's why that's why I wasn't being disrespectful to the album.
But to me, I think that with this, I think he might come out with something, just him. Because this is showing different things. Like, like you said, he handled all the production on here.
Is this the first time he's handled all the production on the project?
To be honest, I actually don't know.
Oh, so you don't really keep up with him like that?
No, I don't keep up with him like
that. I thought you did.
Yeah, I heard his old albums, but I'm saying I don't keep up with him. I don't know if he did those productions. I'm pretty sure from 7 tracks, I think this is his first time probably handling all the production.
Yeah, which there was no bad beat. It was a horrendous
What I think is about like Rakim is just, he's older now, and like he said, the God Network, I'm showing you and I think that actually has something to do with him bringing people like that was, that's no longer with us. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's what I thought as well.
Yeah, And then also, you know, with BG coming home and everything. The only thing I hate about the BG verse, I hated that he didn't repeat his other. I'm like, bro, come on, give me a little more.
Nah,
man.
but he probably couldn't do that. You know,
and he sounded really good on that beat.
Lyrics, he has to send it to his parole officer now.
Nah, yeah, I saw that's whack. And he had a really good. I liked how he sounded on that beat, bro. And I love Compton Minutes on that. And Husk is my guy. I love Husk.
Yeah, I like the first 4 tracks. Yeah. I like the. But to me, after a while, I'm like, I'm tired of this.
Yeah, I like Method Man verse. Prodigy's on here, Prodigy's on here. He's deceased, you know, he's no longer with us. You know, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? DMX Little Prayer that also can link into the title. Yeah, so it's like this not nothing that I'm be critical of, and I didn't think that it was gonna be a short project or like anything with posse cuts on it. But till I saw it, I'm like, oh, I wasn't upset. You know, at first I was expecting like a solo, probably 12-track Rakim album with a few features here and there, but I didn't do my, due diligence and more research because I'm pretty sure he spoke about what he was going to put out probably.
I'm not sure.
So I didn't do no research on that because I know he had like some interviews out because he's been talking about the Kendrick beef and everything and Drake beef. He spoke about that. He said how it was good for hip hop and stuff. And I don't know, man. I enjoyed this, bro. Like it wasn't a chore to listen to for me. I'm into like spitterific beats. MCs. Like this is like in my wheelhouse.
I like an MC like a spit, but for me, not just back to back.
Yeah, and I love hearing like 38 Spaz, bro. I just love 38.
And he part of the Griselda camp?
Nah. He affiliated with him, but not like. But yeah, he have his own thing. He's got Trust. That's his people. He got his own little group called Trust. But nah, man, I enjoyed this. I'll be still playing it. I played it today because I'm like I played it twice like Friday, and I'm like I need to return just to get a refresher. But yeah, I enjoyed it, bro. I liked it. I have nothing against it. I enjoyed it, man.
I don't know. I like this project. It's not bad. It's just it's not for me.
It's not for you. It's not something you was.
Yeah, it's not something that I'm just like, oh, let me. Yeah.
And I just felt like Rakim was like more of the master of like bringing these people on to like rap on his production because even from that one song he's like on Putting Them Swing, he was like, hey, King Cricket, you ready? Chino XL, you ready? Like he just bringing all these people like, yo, I like to hear these guys rap on my beats. So like these MCs I like and who I listen to and who I want to like, hear them on some of my production. Like my connection, my God network. It's my network. I don't know. I liked it, bro. It wasn't bad to me.
I don't think it was bad. Like I said, there was nothing bad.
It wasn't what you expected, really. Yeah, not what you wanted.
Yeah, and this is never anything I want.
Yeah.
I never want anything like this. Yeah. Like I said, for me, I like it when artists are mostly by themselves. Yeah. Because to me, that shows you can handle a project on your own. I'm not saying that Rakim can't, but I generally like it when someone can handle a project on their own. Yeah, unless it's like a Kanye West position where it's like you're curating the album, kind of like a My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
But that's pretty much what he did with this. It's not like a curated concept album. It's just pretty much it's a compilation of like his production.
Yeah. And see, I don't like compilation stuff like that. Yeah. Like I don't like stuff that just feels like it's put together. There's no like actual consistent theme. Yeah. I guess. And even though there could be a consistent theme of the Guys Network, there's a whole bunch of deceased rappers on here and things like that. Yeah, I get that, but I'm talking about consistent theme towards the narrative of the actual album itself. You can say, oh well, Rakim is still rapping. He's part of the culture. That could be the theme. He's keeping up with these rappers. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Don't try and do that. Yeah.
Hey, I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, not for me, but this isn't a bad project. I do want to say this. This is not a bad project. This just definitely is not for me.
Yeah.
And I never see myself returning to this.
Yeah, okay.
But Rakim, I gotta give you respect. You do not sound dusty.
No.
There's a lot of rappers from back then that was dusty. They probably still sound dusty now. Rakim and LL Cool J, they sounding really nice right now in today's day and age. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying that right there. Gotta put my respect on the God MC. But yeah, shout out to Rakim for his God's Network and him handling the production on that bad boy. I really respect that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Give respect to the God, man.
You got to, bro. Hey, without the God, I wouldn't have the God's Son.
You know what I'm saying?
And the God's Son was my favorite rappers. Mm-hmm. So yeah. But it's time to talk about Album of the Year now. Ice Spice, Y2K.
Miss 7.6 on Pitchfork. Like, why people care about Pitchfork, bro?
People only care about reviews when it validates their opinions, B. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Because if people would have loved that Ice Spice album and they would have gave it a 7 point whatever, they were like, yo, yeah, finally, Pitchfork got it right. They always say that. They always switch up when it comes to validating their own opinion.
I don't understand why people link. Like, they'll be like, oh, Pitchfork gave Mal Morales a 7.7. I mean, a 7.6. and it gave Ice Spice. Like, they two different albums.
You want to know why? Because people are idiots and think that everything's on the same grading scale. Like, for me, I grade albums based on
what
like
type
homework.
of subject matter.
To me, I base it like homework. Like, how, like, okay, what are you going for and how well are you executing?
Yeah.
To me, I'm not saying, oh yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly is 7 and Sexy Red's Ghetto Hottest Princess or whatever, Hood Hottest Princess is a 7. I'm not saying they're both the same, equally same
7,
album.
nah.
I'm saying what they both try and go for and achieve, they both get like a 7.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if me and you take the same test, that shows you like, oh yeah, boom. This is the same grade. Like, oh, he did better than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He knew more.
But that's if we're in the same line.
That's why no. But I'm saying we taking the same test, we in the same class.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
That's what I'm saying,
yeah. But if freaking, like you said, Sexy Red freaking, no, it's graded on different scales.
Like, I hate to say it like this, but if you're in a special ed class and I'm in an AP class, I get a 70 on my test, you get a 70 on your test, we're not the same.
Nah, because I probably got some modifications or something. You know what I mean? Or like you probably have more. I probably have more multiple choice. You probably have more fill in the words, fill in the blanks.
So I hate when people try and justify the number, be like, why is this the same rating as this? No, they're judged on their scales, like whatever scale that they're going for. But more so, it's judged based off of what it is and how it is attempted. But when we talk about attempts on this album, B, did Ice Spice do it for you?
I think she did what she had to do, B. To me, for Ice Spice album, this is what I expected. Like, I wouldn't even say it's ass. It's just an Ice Spice album.
Did you listen to her EP, B?
No, this is the only Ice Spice album I ever listened to in my life. And it did exactly what I thought it was going to do.
Misogynist. Okay, keep going.
Like, I wouldn't say this is a bad album because it's an Ice Spice album.
Oh, I would.
It's an Ice Spice album.
I'll go on my points later.
It's just an Ice Spice album. Subject matter is the same thing. She gonna kiss your boo. She gonna take your man. You know what I'm saying? She gonna shake her butt. She's not even that thick no more. So
hold on, she can't shake her butt when you just listen to the audio though.
What you mean? I'm saying that's how she. I'm talking about what she's talking about. Her subject matter: shaking booty. Her booty fat. She gonna take your man. What y'all gonna do about that? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's the same stuff. You know, the beats was the same. It felt like the same song, just on repeat. It's one song I actually liked on here though. I think it was like Poppy or something. Papa. When she had about the Peter line she had. He beat the cat.
The Peter.
Yeah.
Anima.
Who used that flow before?
Nicki.
Okay.
That first half of that album was like Nicki. Like Fat Butt, that's Nicki.
Yeah.
The song something off Pink Friday.
Yeah, but nah, bro. Like it is what it is. It's a 7.6 for Ice Spice album. That's all I can say about it. What about you, man?
Ice Spice. I mean this with so much sincerity. It's time to start that OF. Because what the F was this?
We don't want it, B. We want her on them hot beats.
No, we want her to...
Right? Don't do it to him. What else she say?
Oh, that's her producer / boyfriend or whatever. But where do I start? You know what? Let me start with the positives, B. It's always nice to start with positives. Ice, I'm talking to you. I listened to your previous EP when it first came out, and I listened to Deluxe when it dropped too. I think Deluxe is far superior than this because I think you are more comfortable in that element. But also I think you were newer on the scene, so we gave you a little bit more grace to grow. This right here, I appreciate the different flow that she tried to go for. She definitely tried to show homage to Nicki.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't even great value Nicki, it was dollar store Nicki.
Yeah.
It was like 99-cent stores Nicki. Like, they haven't even hit inflation yet. It's still 99 cents. This was 99-cent dollar store Nicki on some of these flows that she was going in for the first half of the album. I appreciate some of the different beat selection that you chose because some of them beats that you got with Riot, the drill stuff, that was getting old. And that horrible sampling Riot that you be doing, that was getting old too. That Showed Me the Light with the Sean Paul, her trying to rap like she's Meek Mill, yelling from the other room.
Yeah,
her kind of sounding.
She was
illiterate.
yelling on that snippet. I remember that video coming out.
Like I said, I'm trying to get the positives.
Yeah,
you got a good amount of different beats compared to what you usually do. Because usually you get them drill beats that are very stereotypical, but they fit for your rapping style. Like I said, you changed the flow up. It was a bit too Nicki, but like a really, really stripped down, not even bare bones. A rough draft of what Nicki would probably start tumming. Like, Nicki, oh, no. That's Ice Spice. She just put it out there.
Yeah.
I think that's where all my positives come from, B.
Yeah.
The album cover is bad. A lot of the beat selection is bad.
Samey.
The rapping is bad.
Oh yeah, of course.
The rap performances is bad.
Yeah.
The subject matter, same thing. And like I always say, when it comes to the women, subject matter ain't the most important thing to me because y'all all gonna rap about the same thing. It's about how you rap about it. It was horrible. You did the same. You said the same thing every song. There was always gonna be some poop bar because she's always ishing on these B words as she said to Kai Cenat. No, you're not. Stop that ish. Everybody thinks you have a scat fetish, and god dang it, I think you do too for putting out this ish right here. This ish was horrible. Time to start the goddamn OnlyFans. What the F was this? B. I heard Fat Butt. I didn't hear it at the BET performance. I heard it on here and I'm like, all right. I'm like, this is a good way to start it. This is different for Ice Spice.
Yeah.
Different for Ice Spice. She's not in the whole... She was kind of channeling more Nicki, you know, because she's inspired by Miss Barbie herself.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. She was on the Barbie soundtrack too. I'm like, all right. We showed that you got the influences from Nicki. I'm like, all right. It then went to that song with Travis Scott. Not even Travis Scott could save that song. Travis already can't rap as is. You want to put him on the song with Ice Spice? And then the behind the scenes where he's feeding her the grapes?
Yeah. She wasn't even eating the grapes.
Yeah. Her. She just was kind of dangling in her mouth.
Bite the grape, bro. Bite the goddamn grape.
Facts. You're wasting grapes right now.
Bite the grapes so they dry out. Make wine in this hole.
Yeah, and she had another track, like the Papa one.
Had Gun on that joint.
Gun was on the Papa one?
Nah.
Yeah, the Papa one, the one where she's trying to channel the Nicki verse, like from Dance from Big Sean.
Peter.
Yeah, with that Peter, I'm a Nima. I'm just like, I acknowledge that you're trying to do a different flow, but you literally are deriving that flow from Nicki from that era, and you're not doing it justice because you are rapping about literally nothing.
We need this, B. We need this. We need this. I feel like it's just like when it comes to like growth in a subgenre, like man, we have women like big into hip hop, a lot of them out here, right? We need that time when you have a crap rapper and it just grows. Like it happens in the male part.
Yeah, but we have way too many of them. B.
I know, but I'm just saying women need room to make bad music as well.
They have plenty of room for a few years now.
I'm just saying they still gotta go because they gotta grow. It's like the WNBA. They wasn't getting much shine, they getting all the shine. It takes some time, bro, for it to grow. So we need this, B. It comes a part of the course. Ice Spice, keep doing your thing. P-Dot.
There was no good bars, like I said on here. B, don't ever be disrespectful to me like that ever again. Please don't. You would think that we not even family the way he just spoke about this Ice Spice like this. That was very disgusting. We got B-word unpacking. I'm like, all right,
yeah, bro.
This beat's coming in. I'm like, all right. But then the beat dropped. I'm like, and then Gunna came in. Gunna has the best verse on here. Yeah. That's not really saying much.
That's not saying much.
That's not saying much.
I said, Travis Scott got the second best verse. I said, dang, how she makes Travis Scott seem like a better rapper.
Facts. And then we got Plenty Son, because she got plenty of sons. Yeah. Oh, who said that before? Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, you're going to it. My bad.
Then we got Did It First with Central C.
Yeah.
This was a bop. I've been hearing this one on TikTok. This is a cool song right here, even though this kind of got Ice Spice into a little beef online or whatever. But some TikToker named Mads, because I guess this Mads chick, because I looked it up before we potted, this Mads chick was dating Central C, and I guess...
It's not marketing? I thought it was marketing.
I don't know. It could be.
Because, like, if he cheating on me, I'm doing them words.
Yeah. It is. Like, they're saying that she's egging it on by still putting the song out on...
Yeah, I think it was like marketing. That's
Probably.
what I thought it was.
But I'm like, okay. Even though she said before, like in the interviews recently, that her and Central C are platonic friends.
Yeah, I don't think they're together. You like Central C verse?
It's cool. It fits the vibe.
What's the thing with him? A lot of people like him.
Central C?
Yeah. Because
he's that UK rapper that just fits with American rappers a lot. Come on, B. Drake said he wasn't appropriating. He put some UK on the song.
Look at my fellas.
Make with butts for buns. We could go in for M.
Is he black? What is he, bro?
I don't know. He's like, it looks like albino.
He looked like E.T. With a hoodie on. With like a beanie or something.
Hey, B, he's a black version of Logic?
Is he black?
I don't know.
Let me look up. Let me do my reach.
But I haven't heard him say the N-word, so that's why I'm just like, I don't know. But then we got BB Belt, which she is supposedly dissing Cardi B on.
She dissing BBLs, right? She look like an ant.
I think she's dissing Cardi B.
Okay.
Because a lot of people say pick your face up or whatever. Then right after that, we got the Thank You to Ish, Fart, the Latto diss, which was horrible. It was horrible.
Let me get in the booth.
And then we got TTYL. I hope you don't talk to me later.
So his dad is Chinese and Guyanese. So he has a little black in him. Okay.
But he don't say the N word, so he like
That's
Logic,
good because Logic says the N word though.
Yeah, like
not rapping.
Yeah, I'm about to say like in person, like in videos.
Yeah, he said it a few times in the rap music.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah,
but yeah, Give Me the Light. I didn't say anything about that one, even though I talked about it earlier. That song is horrible, horrendous. That sample was horrible. I don't know why Sean Paul. You know what? Sean Paul probably agreed to it because he thought that this was gonna blow up on TikTok, and it blew up right in his face. Sean Paul, you should not have.
He still got his check.
Yeah, that's true. Man, yeah, Fat Butt did it first. Those are the only 2 songs I'm liking out of this 10-track album. You had 10 tracks, 23 minutes. Your EP deluxe edition is longer than this.
I think that she knows she getting the trash in and out.
I mean, that's why she got her album title on the trash can.
Yeah, she's getting in and out, man. I think Ice Spice knows she's not going to be here. She's here for a good time, not a long time. We're going to see how long she's going to stay in the game. I was actually listening to this album thinking about how long would Ice Spice be here? She is 21 years old?
I think so.
What would be her direction? What would she go into? I don't think it will be OnlyFans.
I think it should she looked like a young Peaky before she started losing weight.
She's going to pick up some weight once she loses deal. But now I wonder what would be her approach once music don't work for her? Because I don't know, could she reinvent herself? Could she be something else?
I honestly think if she were to go into Nicki's tutelage, and I'm not saying she needs to have multiple personalities when she raps like that. If she goes into Nicki's tutelage, really learns and sits how to rap and kind of get out that drill space, because to me this drill thing is such a fad. Like it's not going to last forever. And if you're only building yourself kind of off of this, even though she's kind of trying to dive off of it a little tiny bit, it's still not it because your lyrics don't stand on its own. The reason your lyrics could be as horrible as they are is because at least the bass is like bumping towards like, I don't want to hear you spit spitterific stuff on here. I want to hear you say something simple, something catchphrasey, something maybe funny, but I want the bass to really carry the song right here. Once you start taking that element away, like when she starts doing the Nicki thing, I'm like, your lyrics are not good enough to just be rapping and not have a lot of things distracting me from the lyrics.
And then, especially with her character, to me, she's not like charismatic. Like she's not someone that I'm like, I want to hear her say something. Like she seems funny. Like I've seen clips, little interviews of her. She seems like this little quiet chick. She don't seem funny to me. I think this is when a record label should really deep dive into their development. I think she needs to take some time off and really get to know who she like. What they need. I think they need to remarket her in a way. I think she needs a rebrand.
I think she definitely needs some media training.
Yeah.
But I think this is a thing where it's
gross. She's young.
Yeah, but I think this is also a thing of like, you know, when you get the pretty girl, you talk to the pretty girl, and she ain't just got much to say.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
Like she ain't got much of a personality, but you was like really attracted to her because she was pretty. But once you actually got to talk to her, yeah, it's like just air.
Yeah.
That's all this is. This whole album, air. Her personality on social media, air. Literally, Kai Cenat. Do a freestyle, Ice Spice. Literally, she started twerking in the camera.
She did, bro?
Yes, because you know he had a little live stream in the U.
Yeah, I saw them. They was with each other.
He was like, she was like, you trying to freestyle? She's like, yeah. He played a beat. He's like, all right, freestyle. She literally got like in frame of the camera, bent over and started twerking.
She did a freestyle
and she was like, that was my freestyle.
She did a freestyle twerk beat? What's wrong, bro? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think she needs a rebrand. I
don't even think it's she needs a lot because she needs to develop as an artist.
That's what I'm saying.
I think she needs a strict mentor.
Yeah.
She needs someone to like teach her how to rap.
But she's hot right now. So I think the best thing is for her to like dim down, you know, and then she's like, yo, I need to actually perfect my craft. I actually need to do something. So I don't know. I don't think music for her, maybe she has to go to a different lane.
What would that lane be though? She has no personality.
Become a YouTuber.
Personality.
Become a YouTuber. I don't know. Maybe a YouTuber. Maybe she could show off her personality more.
Yeah, but
be a live streamer.
Yeah, just become an OF.
I don't know about OnlyFans. It will bump if she start getting into those explicit.
She's gonna be like Ruby
Rose. I think
Rose.
she's the one that's gonna show you.
She's gonna be like the Ruby Rose.
Yeah, mess with you a little bit.
She's gonna just post the bikini pics, the stuff that you can see on Instagram.
Yeah, like bro, somebody already dubbed this, bro. Like
yeah. And someone's gonna pay for it like an idiot, and then they're gonna post the leaks and be like, "Whoa, well, she's not really showing anything."
I see Bad Bobby, whatever her name is. What's she be doing on there?
I don't know. That's nasty though. That's nasty.
A little bit of me getting curious. Like, how's she making all this money? I need to find out.
Oh, she's still making a lot of money,
bro. Yes. I don't know what's going on.
I don't either.
Piquing my interest. I think I need to do some journalism.
For the culture.
For the culture.
Beyond the culture. She is a rapper, so you need to investigate that culture, B.
I probably have to.
Hey, tax write-off. But yeah, Ice Spice, never disrespect my ears like that again, please. Start thinking about that OnlyFans. Maybe you should do like some explicit like music videos on there or something. God. You might drive some... I mean, Tiger does it. Explicit music videos.
Yeah. He put out a whole porno with Rack City. That just be all over X videos.
Yeah, just go ahead and do that for Y2K. Yeah. Go ahead, Ice Spice. But yeah, this... Yeah, no.
It's not it, B.
No, not at all.
All right.
But yeah.
Discussion time.
All right. Let's go ahead and talk about Charlamagne the God versus Elliott Wilson. Now, if you guys don't know who Charlamagne the God is one of the hosts of The Breakfast Club, a very infamous morning show that's had a lot of viral moments, especially when it comes to hip-hop culture. They are also a bit into the political space, but they're mostly in the urban community and urban space.
Speaking of like popular things that's happening in the culture.
Yeah, for black people mainly. And then we have Elliott Wilson, who was an OG journalist back during the days where they still sold magazines and gas stations type stuff. Yeah. So Elliott Wilson is an OG, more of an OG than Charlamagne the God. And recently, Complex came out with a list of their top 15 hip-hop personalities or hip-hop platforms or whatever. Elliott was number 5. I believe Charlamagne was number 3. Joe Budden was 2, and Academics was 1. This beef started off with Charlamagne disparaging Elliott by saying, like, Elliott don't deserve to be at number 5. Why is DJ Head not on here? Well, more than that, it's like, what is he really doing? Like, it's like, you don't even have, like you said, he doesn't have his own platform. But it's like, what are you even doing to really, like, break these stories? It's like, you might have talked a bit with, which I told you, I agree, and I feel like he's clout chasing a bit. Yeah. But I feel like Charlamagne really has a point here. Yeah. Because, and I'm not saying that I just learned about Elliott Wilson, but I will say this is the most I've seen him ever be talked about. And it's always with some drama or him, like, trying to, start up some drama or controversy, or him interacting with the drama and controversy. The most I heard about him before that was him talking to Drake or whatever, being in talks with Drake. And, a whole bunch of people was making a lick off of the whole Kendrick and Drake beef itself. But before that, I haven't really heard of Elliott Wilson besides Rap Radar with him and B-Dot. Yeah. Him in the interview with Jay-Z and Drake. And, Elliott had something to say about that. An OG in the game, especially in hip-hop journalism. He went to Twitter. He said, F you, Charlamagne the God, with, the clip of Charlamagne saying whatever. Mm-hmm. And he also went on Backfield to explain his place of, like, why he is, like, why he say F you to Charlamagne. Basically saying, like, Charlamagne, I feel like Charlamagne's just picking on me because out of everybody else, he's talking about the OGs, but he really went in on me. Yeah. You could tell, like, he's just trying to disparage me. And when he's talking about other people that I helped build up, he's always bringing me down, but he wants to prop them up instead. He was like, he's kind of funny acting in person. Woo. So then, Charlamagne sees this. He goes on Brilliant Idiots with Andrew Schultz, and he gives his response of why he feels like Elliott shouldn't be on this list, and he goes based off of, you don't have a platform, really. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you have Rap Radar.
He has a platform, like the new thing, but he's saying, like, you don't use it. It's not what your platform.
Huh? Hip Hop DX, that's his?
I don't know I think that's where he's on. Because he wanted to be on...
That's what you mean by platform, like his thing.
Like his own thing?
Like his own channel that he could call his. Because that show is on Hip Hop DX. Like how Everyday Struggle was a Complex show. Yeah. So that's what he means by own platform. Like, Charlamagne's platform is Black Effect. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, Charlamagne controls that.
So, like, Adam 22 have a platform, but he's on YouTube.
No. That's how you put the platform out.
So he's saying, like, you saying, like, he don't have his own thing like he had with, like, the whole Rap Radar thing.
No, because Rap Radar was under Complex, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Rap Radar was under Complex or it was under Tidal.
I know it used to be with Tidal. That's what a podcast was. I don't know if it was. I thought having your own platform is just having a show. Like, even if you have...
Because Everyday Struggle is not Joe or Academic's show, it's Complex's show, technically.
But they had a platform to speak.
Well, DJ Academics has his own platform because he has his own YouTube channel. True. Joe has his own platform because he has his own YouTube channel. Charlamagne has multiple platforms because he has multiple YouTube channels that stem under his podcast network.
Yeah. I thought platform is having just something to put, like, to promote, to be on, like having your own show, even if it's a part of something. Because Charlamagne, he's not with Breakfast Club. That's not his.
No,
all his stuff is all iHeart. iHeart is Black Effect is under iHeart. All is iHeart. It's not his platform.
But distributing is different than actually having a platform. Because it's like this. He owns Black Effect. He made Black Effect.
No, iHeart is on Black Effect too.
Is it in conjunction? Or
he's a part of it. All that stuff is in there. Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, that show.
Having your own platform is like actually having it. like a YouTube is a platform. I think he mean by platform by having like something that you're on that you promote. Like he said, oh, Elliott has a platform, but he don't promote it. He talking about the DJ. He's talked about it. I watched the whole thing. I think you mean by
but he
platform.
said that wasn't his though. He said that still isn't his. He
He didn't say that in the video. Not in the podcast I listened to. He said he has a platform, but he's not using it. Like it's nothing nobody. It's like he's like, oh yeah, it's him, DJ Head and that other white dude. He named him, but I'm like, that's having a platform, but Elliott is not on that platform talking. That's what he's saying. He goes on other platforms like Bag Fuel
and Joe Budden
and talk about stuff because he feel like that platform is something that people goes to. Nobody go to you. You have, and then Elliott said, I am the platform. I'm Elliott Wilson. My name is the platform.
Now, B, do you really think that he is the platform that people want to go to in this day and age?
I feel like, I wouldn't say people want to go to Elliott, but I feel like Elliott's name is still impacted in hip hop as a journalist. That he could get that attention just because he Elliott Wilson.
I think for our generation, but I think it cuts off after our generation.
I think it still is, even because even the people that's not in our generation look at him. They look at him as like they don't like him because they're like, oh, why you always complaining? You're always doing this, you're doing that. So they probably don't care about you, but he's still getting that attention. So he's still we're still talking about him. So I think that's his plan.
But are we only talking about him because he's created so much controversy?
Good publicity, bad publicity?
No, I don't know. I'm not saying that that's bad or anything like that. I'm saying, but is he doing? Let me say this. Elliott, you are OG. I feel like a lot of these media platforms like Swae, Big Boy, Angie Martinez, and all of them, I don't want to say it like this, they shouldn't have been on the
just
list.
Because they already have their...
Yeah, like they're already cemented. It's like, let this room kind of be more for the newer people in the game. Yeah. Even though Joe isn't newer in the game, his platform is like super thriving. Mm-hmm. Like his platform is like one of the biggest hip hop platforms to go to for hip hop news.
So what do you think about Charlamagne being number 3? Nobody go to Charlamagne no more.
I also agree that Charlamagne shouldn't be on the list like that anymore.
Nah. He's more of a political like Democrat, like head points, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but also with Breakfast Club, you know, he does do a lot of interviews with hip hop artists, and don't forget he has his own
podcast out of context.
Yeah.
Well, nobody. The LL Cool J video didn't do much.
I think he did one with School with You, right? Absolutely.
Yeah,
you're right. It doesn't.
I'm just saying, Charlamagne is Charlamagne.
I agree. But I also think that this hip hop list is very skewed because a lot of the artists or a lot of people that like Charlamagne would want, I'm like, they was only popular during the Drake and Kendrick beef. Like no one knew who DJ Head was before then.
I did.
No, B. I'm talking about most people. Most people that are in
most people still don't know who DJ Head is.
Yeah, exactly. Most people don't know that's Kendrick's either. They just think he's a meat writer or Glazer. I didn't know who DJ Head was before this whole thing. Like I've never seen his name pop up until this whole Drake and Kendrick beef. Yeah. So for him to be so high up that Charlamagne wanted him that high, I'm like, come on, dog. Like, no. But I feel like him and Elliott should kind of like, I don't want to say be in the same vein because I feel like they've been moving a lot separately. And every time I would see them, I wouldn't associate one with the other. Yeah. So that's why I like the new show that they got right now. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah, I don't watch it.
It's like 10 episodes deep right now.
Yeah. Bro, hip hop is not like it's not many of people that's doing it.
What, hip hop commentary?
Yeah. Like that list gonna be the same till we enter that shit. But I'm like,
no, New Orleans Mall was on there, B.
Bro, they like grandfather in. Cause they come from a big platform with Joe Budden.
They wasn't on there last year. That's what they said.
I'm saying, but like people, the Drake stuff, bro.
Yeah, the Drake and Kendrick stuff.
So you gotta look about that. So like, regardless, I feel like they can be on there unless they have something type of, because they big from their names from being with the Joe Budden podcast. Mm-hmm. But I tried to listen to them. It's not good.
I like this show.
I don't like this show. I don't like the people around them.
You don't like Damaris or Julian?
I don't like them.
I like all the guests.
I don't like
them. Not the guests. I like all the
I tried to listen to their show when it came out, like the first 10 episodes.
Oh yeah, I didn't listen to it when it
I try to listen to it now.
I listen to it currently.
Yeah, I listen to it currently. It's just not it.
So why you keep listening to it?
I don't listen to it no more.
Oh, I thought you said you listened to it.
I said I tried to currently.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't. I tried to come back. Nah. Joe Budden podcast is still the best hip hop podcast, bro.
Yeah, I fell off on that one really hard.
That one is B.
To me, it looks like it's too much happening on there for me.
It's a little better. B, I'm on, like, bro, I'm back in the Patreon and everything like I used to be.
I remember, didn't you fall out? You like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that no more.
I stopped. I wouldn't even listen to podcasts like that no more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I stopped. But bro, now, Joe Budden podcast.
So B, fire. The Academics deserve spot 1?
Yes, yeah, because he's
even outside of the Drake beef stuff. Yeah. I feel like he still would have been number 1.
Like I feel like when it comes to like Academics, he's great when it comes to reactions too, because a lot of people hate Ack. So Ack, people repost. A lot of people that repost Ack is people that dislike him. So that's one good thing that he's everywhere. Like I see Ack every day. It's not a day on my timeline that I don't see nothing from Ack. And that contributes to all the hard work he does, all the streaming. He's streaming all the time, and that's what's so dope. Like he's always gonna be in your face. And even if you love him or hate him, you're gonna see him. And people can't escape him. And I like his guerrilla marketing. I like his guerrilla, like him really going hard work on these streams. Like, bro, I'm finna be on Rumble, Twitter, YouTube, all this at the same time, triple streaming. Like each platform you go on, you're gonna see me. You know what I'm saying? And when it's something real big, he's gonna be on Twitter, bro, streaming as well. So I don't know. I like how hard Act works, bro. Even you could dislike him, but you cannot say this dude don't work hard.
He's a cornball. He shouldn't have the place that he has.
He could be cornball or whatever. Most people that y'all think is the real deal, them dudes don't make it because sometimes they take a cornball to do the things you won't do.
I said one time on my Twitter years ago, I said, do y'all feel like y'all have to be corny in order to be really successful? People are like, no, you can be super authentic and still be super successful. Yeah. I'm like, no.
No,
it's possible, but no.
Yeah, it's sometimes you got to do some things that you don't want to do to be in places and rooms that you want to be in. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's just some things I'm not going to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have integrity.
You got integrity.
Also, you can put a little corn in
you
there.
You got to understand, like, you hear all these stories about what happens in Hollywood. Why you think all these stories happen? Because they know it's some people that do some things, and some people can put you in a room that you have to do something for them.
Some strange for a piece of change.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they say Holly weird. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of things you have to do to get in those spots. And some of your favorite rappers, you don't know what they had to do. Sometimes you can see what they did.
All right, B, take the tinfoil do-rag off right now, please.
Tinfoil fitty. I'm just saying. But nah, man, Elliott and Charlamagne, media beef is just something that's common in all, especially like journalism and stuff. I see Charlamagne point. I see Elliott point.
I will say this. I think it is corny that Elliott doesn't want to have the conversation on the platform.
Oh, yeah, that's corny.
Because Charlamagne has invited...
He invited
him to Breakfast Club. He invited him to Brilliant Idiots.
Even
he denied both. And then he invited him to Flagrant. And he was like, okay, I'll do it. And then they was like, hey, Charlamagne's going to be there. He's like, yeah, I don't want to do it no more. Yeah. I think that's corny. Like, Elliott, like, I respect you in the hip-hop space, or the hip-hop journalism space. But I think that was really corny. Like, when you was talking about, yeah, I deny both of them. Am I petty? Yes, Elliott. You're acting like a teenage woman right now.
So, like, it's like what Elliott's doing is, like, I want to continue to, like, me piecing it up with you, it's not good for my numbers.
Yeah.
I need to have this friction with you if I can get the clicks. So,
go ahead, cook, B.
I'm just saying. That's all I got to say. That's the cooking right there. So, I don't think he's going to have that conversation because, he don't want to get to the piecing up, Charlamagne, because he need that friction.
Yeah, no offense, Elliott, but your name is only buzzing when controversy is in the mist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This whole beef with Charlamagne, which we never seen hip-hop journalism beef like that, right? And then the whole beef.
Well, you see a lot of them beef with, like, artists.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
He used to beef with Hov, I believe.
Did he?
Back in like the XXL days. He used to be the director of it.
Mm-hmm. Of like, and he almost got Rob Markman on or something like that? Yeah. Or was that from a different...
I think he got Rob on. Because he used to work at the Source too.
So I think it might have been the Source. So he tried to get Rob Markman on, but the day that Rob came up, that was the day that they let go of Elliott.
That's XXL.
Okay, XXL then.
Because Rob is, he a little younger. Mm-hmm. Yeah, XXL days.
Oh yeah, the Source.
Source came out 80s, bro. Like 80s. Fell off in like I think the 90s.
But yeah, Elliott, I'm not gonna lie, I do want to see you build up that platform with you, DJ Head, and the other dude, certified something.
Oh no, I never checked it out.
I watched a clip of Elliott responding, and it was cool. I think DJ Head is definitely one. DJ Head and his other co-hosts are definitely one people to at least challenge his opinion and viewpoint to kind of like give Elliott some pushback on that. I don't watch the show. I just saw that clip because obviously they made the clip because it is going viral.
I mean the Childish Gambino clip too.
I seen that clip on Twitter.
Okay,
but I seen that actual full YouTube clip from Elliott.
I think I need to listen to more YouTube hip hop discussions and platforms. I used to, but me and what I'm doing now, I don't do it.
You gotta see what the competition's doing. We gotta be tapped in, B.
Yeah, I'm just not. I feel like we're gonna go. Let's say if we do get any type of like buzz, we'll be put in a different lane. Like some guys is getting a lot of like NFR. They really big in hip hop right now. Was they on that list? Mm-mm. Was Hive Mind on that list?
I think these people I
know Anthony Fantano
are mainstream. Yeah. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody knows them. Yeah. Like everybody knows Ack. Ack has been included in the beat.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if let's say we got big on YouTube with this. Will they put us in those lists? Will they add us in that space? I don't think they would, because I think we wouldn't probably want to like want to like talk to artists or like have interviews. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I would like to talk to artists.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it as like a business play of like, oh yeah, this artist is coming to promote their album.
Yeah.
Do you want to help promote it with them and have a conversation with them? I want to generally have a conversation with people that I actually
want to
talk to. Not like, oh, you're forcing this on me.
Yeah.
Like JT was recently on the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
Like no offense, JT. I didn't like your album, but I also wouldn't want you on my podcast because there's nothing I wouldn't want to talk about with you.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, there are some artists that, like, if I want to pick, like, if a Big Crit, I know probably you now, but
you don't think I want to talk to Big Crit?
You be slandering him.
No, I don't. I do that. I slander you. I be messing with you.
See, hater.
You do the same thing. It's a joke. It's like you slander like somebody you know, favorite artist, just to basically mess with them.
Slander.
Bro, I love Big Crit.
He ain't in the trenches like me, Big Crit.
Oh my God.
Big Crit, I got your albums on vinyl. Just remember that.
And I will be real with Big Crit if I don't like something.
No, I will too. Yeah. Like me, that's my thing. I'm more harder on the artists I love.
Yeah, I'm not even hard on these people. I really don't care. I'm just like, I will actually have a conversation because nothing I will say to you.
Oh no, I meant harder than my critiques.
Yeah, I'm saying I just want me how I am as a person. I will never say nothing behind your back that I won't say it to your face.
Yeah, but also we're saying it to a camera, so it's like we're opening the door for millions of people to see this. So yeah, I'm not really scared of my opinion.
I'm talking about if I'm just that's what I'm saying. If I'm actually discussing it, having conversations, and building a relationship with artists, I'm like, don't expect me to just sugarcoat things. Yes, that might might not like it. But
I think I'll word it differently because when you're not here, I could just boom. Like I'm gonna say certain things to kind of get like more of a triggering emotion from you. But I could say the same thing, but not be as like harsh or like you know. I'll do that because obviously I want to have a conversation. I don't want to just come off like I'm attacking somebody.
But I'm saying that's where a lot of the beefs there go from, like artist to journalist, artist to like creator. You know, they don't like what they said and stuff like. You know, Dead in Hip Hop and them, they dealt with it that a lot. You know what I'm saying? So people watch these reviews. They want to hear. They want to know what people say. It's like when you create something, you post a picture. You want to see the comments. You want to know. They're not different from us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because they have more eyes on us, don't mean they're not gonna be looking at the comments. You know what I'm saying? They want to know. We're people. We want to know. Like I forgot what I was watching, but like celebrities say sometimes they just always put their name into Twitter or go to Google and see what people are saying about them. Like I would do the same thing, and I'm a normal human, and they was normal as well too.
I one time did that with someone, and I saw him talking smack, and I replied, "They was like, how did they find my tweet? You put my name in there, dog. Like, what's wrong with you?"
Yeah, I'm about to find you.
And then they got mad because I called them out about it. Like, why would you talk about me? So. I'm like, dude, you was talking smack about me.
Yeah.
Like when I smack you now, it's like, see, now it's a problem. See, no, don't do that now.
And that's one thing I don't do. Like, I don't know. I don't randomly go like I used to when I was younger.
But see, I was in the middle of a beef when I was.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember what was happening. But I'm saying like. That's one thing I don't do is when I was younger I used to. I'd tag like rappers, say some wild stuff.
Tag rappers.
People's and
say
say wild
I'm saying someone talk
to
me.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying like me in your situation, you're on the other end. Mm-hmm. I'm saying that's something like I don't want a rapper to go on my Twitter and just be like, yo, only rapper that see something is like me when I posted the Eminem song. I'm like, yo, I don't like this. But like, you know what I mean? But Eminem would never talk to me ever in his life. If you don't care.
Come on, you don't want to talk to Marshall Mathers?
I would, be cool, but like I don't want to talk to him on camera. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Eminem never gives out the personality that I expect to get from him on camera.
I agree.
He don't.
Yeah, he's definitely someone that I'm not keen to talk to. Yeah. There are a few rappers that I want to talk to though. Yeah. But also me, I want to talk to them and like get to know them as a person. Yeah. That way I can kind of like put the art with the person.
Like I got all the questions I want to ask. The people I really like. I got all the questions that I already have. I don't need to tweet out what will you ask this person.
Yeah, I need. Yeah, look, look. The interview's gonna just turn to a conversation.
Yeah, that's 5 hours. It don't even sound like an interview. We're having a discussion. We're just talking.
But yeah, that's about it for Charlamagne the God versus Elliott Wilson. Whose side are y'all on if you are caught up with the beef and if you want to pick a side, or are you in the middle? Or are you sitting the fence? Yeah. It's all right to be either or. But yeah, next topic. B, have the Kendrick Glazers turned on What's the Dirt?
Of course.
Shout out to What's the Dirt, man. He actually saw our reaction video, so shout out to him.
He actually hit the subscribe button too, bro.
Yep, so shout out to What's the Dirt, man. And, we was, like I said, I thought he was reaching a bit on that Kendrick video. I thought he was reaching just a
only
bit.
why he was reaching because you a Drake Glazer. It's the same thing.
I am Drake.
Look, this is what it is, bro. Y'all just don't like like me. I'm a natural man in the middle. Yo, behave. No, man. Hey, bro, it happens, B.
But hey, I still subscribe. I still watch the content. It's that Common and Drake one that really got me, though.
I got you, bro.
He said, yeah, Common won. Nigga, what? Common got washed.
He didn't get washed, bro.
B, no one cared
Drake
about
wasn't
Common.
winning ish. He's Canada dry. Stay scheming.
First of all, he went on a rusty, dusty version of the beat. He went to YouTube and hit the 240p quality of that beat. That was horrible. But if you guys don't know, What's the Dirt recently had a tweet because he is promoting his Family Matters video because he is doing a whole deep dive of all these diss songs, part of the Drake and Kendrick beef. Obviously, these deep dives are like over 30 to 40 minutes long. He's put in a lot of work, so I do want to say that. Shout out to What's the Dirt on that one. But recently, like I said, he put out a tweet on Twitter, and I need to find it. But let me see, What's the Dirt tweet. But recently, he put out a tweet, kind of like helping promote and like solidify his opinion on not solidify his opinion, but kind of promote where he's going at with this Family Matters thing and showing like, you know, even though like y'all don't like Drake was saying some things that were true and that were aligning. Now, a lot of people called him out on that because he was quoting a Breakfast Club interview that was part of the Pimp a Butterfly era, but the stuff that What's the Dirt was referencing was from the Dang album.
Yeah. And what, Miles Morales? I said Miles Morales. Mr. Miles.
I know Mr. Morale. Mr. Morale. I'll be calling Miles Morales too. But yeah, no. So what it is?
Hold up. Speaking of Miles Morales, I watched.
Finally.
Amazing movie.
Finally.
Amazing, B.
Finally, I told you that.
Oh my God. B.
You watched it with your son?
Yes. He watched it before already, but
and you didn't watch it? Hey, bad father.
Bro, hey, really good movie.
Really good movie.
I am so hyped for the next one. All right, let's go back. I'm sorry, bro. Intermission, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, What's the Dirt, like I said, put out that tweet. You know, a lot of Kendrick Glazers, stands. I'm talking about the vocal minority, not the people who are just Kendrick casuals or people who just enjoy Kendrick music.
Let's be honest, it was the black ones. It's the black ones, bro, because...
The slavery comment?
Bro, you can't mention slavery with them people, bro.
So,
especially
can I quote the tweet that really went viral? So, to start off What's the Dirt's tweet, I believe in a word called objectivity. I will show the sides of the coin that gets dismissed and explored, and it's alarming how easily Kendrick lies in this interview. Most would hear this response and say, what a solid guy. In reality, he was already a habitual liar. You know, things like that.
Yeah.
So someone from the Kendrick Lamar community on Twitter that I've been complaining about these past few weeks went to his, quoted it and said, if you know Mother I Sober, do you understand why this is one of the most racist posts we've seen today? It's 7 a.m.
Yeah.
His infidelity stems from slavery. And you bringing it back up by calling him a liar tries to undo the progress he has made, breaking generational curses.
I saw somebody said people know black men be smashing white women for revenge. What? I don't know if some of these people are serious or what. They have to stop.
I've been telling you this on the podcast for weeks now. These Kendrick Glazers are getting out of hand.
It's not,
and they're on an elitist moral high ground.
No, bro, that's black people right there. I'm not even bringing the Kendrick Glazers in here. It's the blacks. Bro, anything you say about slavery, anything to do with like police brutality, anything black, bro, they don't want nobody from the fair skin to talk about it. It's like, bro, I understand.
Oh, I found the full tweet.
Okay. Oh, he's back.
No. I went to it because you know I was sending links in the notes, and I went to someone who replied to it. I believe in a word called objectivity. I will show the sides of the coin that gets dismissed and unexplored. It's alarming at how easily Kendrick lies in this interview. Most would hear this response and say, "What a solid guy." In reality, he was already a habitual cheater at this point. His own words. He then continued to cheat for many years thereafter. Notice how Angela Yee says Top Dog said no relationship questions. At this point, he was promoting an album with entire records exploring themes of loyalty, even though, you know, this was the Pimp a Butterfly era. Yeah. In hindsight, the writing was incredibly disingenuous. Be prepared for another side of the coin. Drake didn't lie about everything. No bias, just the real.
Yeah.
And one of the comments on here was, I do not trust him. He's been glazing DJ Ack for long. He wants to enter that Drake orbit of online glazers, and he's been seeking Ack's approval. B, how come he just can't have an opinion and be objective? B, weren't people all just glazing him a few weeks ago when he came out with 616 in LA?
Yeah.
I could have sworn that, the depths that he went with this. It was crazy that Kendrick was doing this. We didn't know Kendrick was rapping from Drake's perspective. Yeah. All these points that he said, y'all agreed with. As soon as he said something about how, Drake wasn't lying the whole time about every single thing. What are you, Drake Glazer? He's trying to be a Drake Glazer. What?
And like, it's so crazy, bro. Like, everybody have their own different opinion, bro. And like what he's doing is trying to show another side. Yes, from this way of him marketing it, it seems like he's saying Kendrick's a liar. He was blatantly lying in this video. Like he said, I'm promoting my next video. So yes, he knew that some of you guys was gonna get butthurt. It's gonna make y'all watch the video regardless when it drops. So y'all gonna understand the full context of what he's talking about.
But B, they said that no one's gonna go see that video because Family Matters wasn't big, no one cares about it, and there's nothing to deep dive on it because everything is surface level. That's what they said, B. I remember that.
Bro.
That's what the Kendrick Glazers said. Can I also give you another tweet, B?
What?
His take on Drake's slave bar will tell me everything about need to know about this guy. If he in any way tries to justify and validate that bar, especially as a white dude, he's compromised and shouldn't speak on hip hop.
Like any time when he breaks down the videos, he's not validating anything. He's just giving his take on it, or he'll do his little research. Yes, he's gonna say what Drake meant, but it just don't sound right. How Drake, like, it's not a good way to say that. It came off as like, you just don't say that, bro. But we know what Drake meant. So,
well, not a lot of people. A lot of people don't. I think a lot of people are stupid. A lot of people don't want to take it for what it meant. They trying to play it and trying to word it in a different way. They're trying to spin it. Because a lot of people say, why would Drake even say that? Like, a lot of people like, why would Drake, like, a lot of people aren't trying to find out what Drake meant by that. They just think, like, oh, you talking about free the slaves? Does Drake not know about black? I'm just like, you know what Drake meant. Yeah. Like, I easily got that from just listening to it, from how surface level it is, but you guys don't get it.
Yeah.
Another Twitter take, insane, LMAO. I just know after the 616 video dropped, he must have gotten contacted / paid by OVO because he's been moving different since.
Bro, and he said in his other video, people was thinking that he's getting paid by Drake from his other push-ups video. It's like, bro, he is dissecting a song. Like, bro, like, what, he supposed to hate on the song the whole time? Like FD signifier?
Well, B, because Kendrick won, you can't give any props to Drake at all. Yeah. Or else you're a Glazer.
Like, bro, you guys just watch FD signifier video. He's gonna give you all the anti-Drake hate you want. You know what I'm saying? That's just what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it's two different perspectives, bro. Like, dang, everybody don't have to agree with you. Just because somebody agree with you, you hate them. You freaking report they freaking Twitter. Like, come on, bro. You can't have a different of opinion.
Yeah. So apparently, to go off of what he's saying, apparently a lot of the Kendrick Glazers, allegedly, because we don't know.
Yeah, because I'm seeing he deactivated. He couldn't handle the heat.
Yeah, like they're saying that his page was mastered. And what's the dirt? You can always clarify this if you want if you see this video.
We'll make sure we tag him.
Yeah. Apparently they mass reported his page, and his page got wiped and or deleted from Twitter because it got mass reported from allegedly a lot of Kendrick Glazers.
Yeah.
We get a lot of Kendrick Glazers coming through here.
Yeah.
Every time I make a Drake video, they are the only ones to watch it.
Yeah.
We only get Kendrick Glazers. No one that likes Drake watches our Drake videos, which is insane to me because I'm like, for someone y'all don't like this much, why do y'all keep coming to these videos? It makes me think that y'all really don't dislike him like that and that y'all might be obsessed with him.
Nah, you gotta understand, hate and love is the same emotion. The more somebody,
it's an obsessive emotion.
Like sometimes when somebody hates you, they put so much energy to you. Sometimes somebody love you, it's the same thing. So it's just how people hate Howard Stern, but they still listen to him. They hate Floyd Mayweather. They want to watch him lose. That's just how it is, B.
Can I give you another take, B?
Give me one.
Someone said, he also said on Act Stream that Whitney being on the Not Like Us music video doesn't mean ish, and he's going to enlighten it. He wanted her to make the Heart Part 7 where she's saying, if Kendrick was beating me, I promise he would have been arrested. Basically, remember when I was saying, like, everybody's like, oh, like, this is making the Heart Part 6 age horribly about the domestic violence abuse of Whitney being right beside Kendrick. In
the same people that say that, like, y'all idiots. Y'all say the same thing about Diddy. Just because Cassie with Diddy don't mean she ain't getting hands put on her. Bro, it happens, bro. People be in a lot of abusive relationships, and they still stay with them. Some people in it till this day, and you looking at them on Instagram, you don't even know it. So, we don't know. None of us know this, bro. So let's just, it doesn't validate anything just because they're in the video. That is so true.
Yeah.
Just because you want it to mean something. Oh, she crip walking. Ah, man, that's so aged so poorly. Shut up. I'm sick of these people, B. I'm sick of all you. First, I try to ignore the Drakes, the Kendrick fans. I try to ignore all y'all. I just keep going. I don't even, on my Twitter, I don't respond to no Drake, no Kendrick stuff. I just don't. Y'all gonna make me put out another video saying how much y'all niggas is boring. The Drake, the Kendricks, and the J. Coles. Get him out of here. Let's get some new blood.
Well, apparently the big three isn't boring. In fact, that people need to earn their spot above the big three.
Nah, that's true. But they still boring.
No, they said that they're not boring though. Because look at what they're doing for hip hop now.
And making more like boring takes. Yeah, come on, man, get original.
But yeah, a lot of people are trying to criticize What's the Dirt on like, oh, so you're trying to use Mr. Morales.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, you try to use Mr. Morales' album against him. He already claimed it. So what's the point of you bringing these points up? I'm just like, wouldn't this help validate his points even more? I'm like, Drake is obviously not taking a lot of these points just out of thin air. Obviously, some stuff he is misconstruing. Yes, I agree with that. But I feel like he's trying to derive and pull a point from somewhere else. Like the whole Mother Eye, while it was a misinterpretation, to me it was a funny bar in that song. But like What's the Dirt was saying, everything that both of these parties are saying, Kendrick and Drake, are not all lies. There are some lies here and there, but all of it is not cap. There is some truth to some of these things that they're saying. Now, whether you want to believe it or not, that's different. But I feel like What's the Dirt, when he does come out with this Family Matters video, this might be a super dislike video. I think this video might actually get botted and get mass dislike.
I'ma like it. Hey, yo, so I thought of something. So with FD Signifier, bro, this dude said, oh, yeah, man, nobody's saying there's no evidence for what's going on with Kendrick. And he was like, and y'all say, oh, it's the same thing with Drake. There's no evidence with him. We have Google. We know so much about Drake. And talking about, so you could Google the him messing with younger women. It's no evidence towards that. It's just allegations.
They're going to bring up that concert video, B. What about the text messages between him and Millie Bobby Brown?
Bro, this one, like, why are people being, like, bro.
Facetious?
I really wish you would watch that video, but I know you want it's 3 hours long.
Oh, Jesus. Bro, I'll put it on 1.5 speed.
Bro, it's anti-hate, bro. Even though he said it, he's honest. It's his video. He can do what he want. He knows it's already got 1 million views in a day. And I already knew about I'm subscribed to him. I watch him. I don't dislike him. Like, I like his content. I like that video. It's just, I just have a problem with the biasness. And he's honest. He said he's biased. It's just
I'm biased too.
It's just me being like a very honest person, and like just because somebody I rock with doing something, if they doing something wrong, I just got to be honest with it, bro. And I just got to be like, yo, you're wrong. This is not right. Or if it's something I don't like, I'm like, yo, it's kind of fire. They kind of put out something dope. I just got to be honest. And I'm gonna be honestly, and I'm gonna say, y'all guys, bro, y'all need to relax. Like, it's just 2 guys that know nothing about us. Y'all gotta relax and stop being so crazy over this. Obsessive, bro. Like, it's not that deep, bro. It's not gonna change the way you sleep, you eat, you go to work. They ain't gonna...
Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, R. Kelly, piece of ish. But guess what? That music he got out still bumps. If Kendrick Lamar and Drake, if any of these allegations were to come out and be true, I'm still bumping that music.
Facts.
Now, I ain't gotta support them, but I'm still bumping the music. They made some fire music, both of them. I'm still bumping that. I don't care if y'all say, oh, he's supporting a PDF file, oh, he's supporting a domestic violence abuser. Y'all let Dre parade up on that stage at the Pop-Out tour. We was listening to R. Kelly for years. I don't want to hear none of that. None of these celebrities, just because they're celebrities, don't mean they gotta be good people. We all people at the end of the day. I don't trust no one. I don't put nothing past
y'all.
Anybody.
Like when Dre said, I see dead people. You know how many people he put his hands on D. Barnes? You know what I'm saying? His ex, what? Come on, man.
Hey, puts ghost beat makers to a new level.
I'm just saying. I just say, bro, y'all pick and choose whatever on y'all side, bro.
Yeah, y'all choose whatever validates your opinion, and whatever doesn't, you want to just mass report it, it seems.
Yeah, and that's one thing about me, bro. If you watch our content, we're going to make sure that you don't know where we at, because we're not going to be the same on everything. It's just not. Because, like, bro, I can like something this week, and they could do something next week, and I don't like it. And I'm going to be honest with you. It is what it is. And you can hate it or love it. The underdog's on top. I'm going to shine on me until the...
I still don't like that shirt birthday
MVP.
with him.
With the gang?
Yeah.
Y'all twins?
Nasty.
What's up, twin?
That's nasty. Don't ever disrespect me like that again.
Sorry, bro.
But yeah, What's the Dirt? Let us know if your account actually got mass reported and deleted, or if you deactivated it yourself.
Yeah.
I really am curious to see what happened. Hopefully nothing bad has happened to you, and hopefully nothing wrong is happening on that end as well.
And we're waiting on that video, man. I'm ready for the great work.
Facts. But B, you know who else is ready for some great work? Swae Lee.
Hey.
Because he's telling us we need to put in work. And looking at Kamala, because he said, do not vote for Kamala. Do your research on that whole camp.
He put out a series of tweets. He put out this one tweet when he was speaking on, like, bro, He was like, I pay millions in taxes while y'all little money don't really go nowhere. So
those little dollars that come off your checks, they gave it away. Think about that.
Think about it. And I'm like, why are people upset with this? Swae Lee, look, they pick it. This is a perfect example. Y'all pick and choose what celebrities y'all want to listen to. If a celebrity on y'all side, yeah, man, Taraji P. Henson telling y'all to go vote the 2025. But look, Swae Lee say something. Just keep singing. Shut up and sing.
Well, like, he's against black women though.
Oh. Because he never had a black woman before or something?
No, because he's talking about don't vote for Kamala Harris. Come on, B.
And then I'm hearing this. Is Kamala black? Or she Indian? What is Kamala? She Jamaican? She not black American?
She's not FBA.
She not FBA. Say like, bro, this is what's wrong with black people. Like, I'm cool with us not being the echo chamber. I love it. But so many of y'all that don't want to be an echo chamber want to be one. Like, oh man, I'm doing this over here, but if they not doing it, you're doing it wrong. Like, we need everybody together, but at the same time,
my way or the highway.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, which one do y'all want? Do y'all want us to be the same, or do y'all don't? Like, I don't understand. Like, being black, we're so weak. We're so watered down. We don't stand on nothing.
It's like we want a sense of community, but we also don't.
Don't want it.
But we want a sense of dictatorship. They want one person to be the spokesperson, and it has to be like their way or the highway.
Don't let Kamala lose. You know who they blaming? Black men. Because you know the women going to show up. And, the women, bro. Oh, my God, bro. I can go on and on about this.
No, B, go ahead, cook.
Like,
but let me read this tweet out real quick. Keep that thought in your mind and let me simmer a little bit. Swae Lee said, the money we sent away, every American citizen could have got minimal $200,000. Think about that. But I guess we don't need the ish. And y'all standing for Kamala. My black people, she don't do nothing but sign off on things against y'all. Us voting just because you think she's black is not going to end in your favor.
And that's true. He's not.
The sentiment itself is true. No,
but it's just the messenger. Nobody care about Swae Lee.
It's like when Kim Kardashian was like, you need to get off your lazy A and get to work. But it's like, you're right.
But like, who could say that and people like it? I'm telling you, no, if it's not
Dr. Umar?
They're not going to like that. It's stuff they don't like about Dr. Umar. They're going to be like, yo, open your school. You, like, if you're going against the left, they're not going to like you. The massive of blacks, they're not going to like you. Most black people are on the Democratic plantation, as they say. And look.
So wait, I heard, and I forgot where it was. I heard it from. It might have been Candace Owens' interview at the Breakfast Club that someone back then in the 70s or the 60s, it was
the party's been switched.
They tried to brainwash black people into becoming Democrats to get them on their side, but really they was using black people rather than actually helping them.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, bro. But like, also it's more nuanced to that about how they say, the Democratic Party want to start the KKK and the party switched and the Republicans is what we should be. And all this type of stuff. It's a lot of, I can't get into it, but it's a lot of like nuance in between that statement that she made. She could say it, but it's so much more into it.
You educated me. I'm listening.
Yeah. But so it's like, when it comes to this, bro, if I come to you, B, and I say, yo, I need $10,000, are you just going to give me the $10,000?
You say you need
it?
it?
Yeah. You're not just going to give it to me.
I was about to say, I'd ask you what you need it for.
What do you need it for, right? So if I'm going to go up to, to like a rally for like Kamala, and she's, I want your vote.
Rally the other day.
You did?
Tell you that.
I want your vote. I should ask something for you to get my vote, right?
Yeah, I should.
What are your policies to get my vote? Mm-hmm. We be like, oh, I'm voting because she's black. She black. I'm gonna vote for her. We went through this already. We're freaking Obama. We voted for him because he was black, and what they got us? Nowhere. Y'all ain't gonna learn from y'all mistakes. Y'all keep doing the same thing.
But so I thought all skin folk was kin folk.
They're not. So I'm like, bro, and you know that. Everybody know that, bro.
So, B, do you think it's true that Kamala always started using her blackness when it came to politics and trying to rally black people?
She says in her interview, I'm not going to do nothing but sit for black people. No.
Oh, yeah, because why? Because it needs to benefit everybody or something?
Yeah, because she is. Look, I'm going by policy.
I get that logic.
Yeah, it's true. She is the president of America. She can't just do stuff for black people. But you can go back and you can see other things that the Democratic Party did.
Let's see what Dr. Umar said about the Asian people and all that.
Making the laws for the Asian people. The anti-LGBT stuff. Yeah. Dr. Umar, of course, he said it. But like, it's true though. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, anti-Asian hate. But like, you could do this stuff, and then you can go back to like Trump when he got in office. He started doing executive orders, bro. Like, it's things you could do, and I feel like we are weakened because we just do what they say. They don't even have to, bro. To be honest with you, they don't even have to go for our vote. They know they have it. Mm-hmm. Even if like less of us vote, they still gonna have majority of black people voting for them. They have to really do things for other communities because they need their vote. They rather do stuff for them.
What percentage are we of voters though?
Of like them?
No, just of voters in general. Black people.
Like you say, I'm the population we're 13%. That's what they say.
Of voters or just
no? I'm
13%?
saying American.
Oh, our vote really don't matter.
Our vote does matter.
You think so?
We drive the Democrat. We are like the backbone of Democratic. We're majority.
Even at just 13%.
Yeah, we're majority. I'm saying of a Pacific group. We're like a lot. Mm-hmm. Besides, white people was more. But I'm just saying, like when it comes to like Asians and stuff, they numbers are lower than ours.
Oh yeah,
especially for Democratic. I'm saying you gotta look at it, bro. Like if you look at the numbers for black people that's voting for Democrats, we're like majority of our.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get. I see. Yeah. I thought you meant we were the only people mostly.
No.
I thought you meant we were the only
people that vote for them. No.
Yeah, that's what I was
saying. Like, out of our group.
Out of like the ethnic groups, the percentages we vote Democratic.
So only time that they'll probably get scared if that number goes down drastically.
What would cause that? You think Kamala Harris's policies coming out really wild?
No, I think Kamala has a chance to win because I feel like now more.
You think
people,
so?
Yeah, because I feel like now more people are back in. Like my mom was like, I don't want to vote for Joe Biden. They either look at, I don't want to vote for Joe Biden, but I will because I don't want Trump to be in office. But now they could be like, I want to vote for Kamala because she's black.
B, do you know any of her policies?
Kamala's? No.
Has she said any of her policies?
I think most of her stuff is going off what Joe Biden was doing.
Joe's infrastructure already?
So like I saw some of her speeches, but it's the same thing of like how she could beat Trump. I was a prosecutor. I know Trump's MO. I beat people like him. Blah, 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 blah. Same stuff. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Kamala Harris supporter. I'm a supporter of like actually doing your research and going by who you're going to vote for. Not just because I don't like the lesser of two evils or just because they're black. I'm just not doing that. Because I feel like y'all like to say, our ancestors didn't die for this. Yes, they didn't die for you to just vote for a skin color either. They voted for policy. They died because they wanted us to actually go out and do our research and actually vote for what we want. Because it's important, right? So why would I just vote because you black? It's how I mean people I know died because another black person killed them?
Whoa, B, you can't bring that in.
Can't bring that
It only matters when white people kill us.
Oh, yeah.
It only matters when white people kill us.
And crime. Let me stop, bro, because they're going to think I'm a Republican.
B, come on, B. Hey, black Republican.
I'm not.
Hey.
I just speak facts, bro. This is how I feel. I'm speaking my feelings, bro. What is right and what's wrong. And y'all be wrong, bro, on a lot of stuff. They need to relax.
Yeah, I never thought.
And Swae Lee, I appreciate you, bro. You actually was speaking some facts.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you was gonna roast Swae Lee.
No, I'm not gonna roast him.
I agree with his sentiment of don't just vote for Kamala Harris just because she kind of looks like you. I agree with that sentiment. I think more people do need to do their research. I think it's just a messenger because no one takes Swae Lee seriously. No one cares about Swae Lee's opinion. No offense, Swae Lee, but it's like.
But I'm trying to tell you, bro. If he was saying this about Trump or like going for Kamala, people will be like, "Yo, that's dope, Swae Lee."
Oh, because it fits their narrative. It
that's what I'm saying. It's not the narrative that they want to hear. Mm-hmm. So to me, yes, it's the messenger, but also it's the message.
Be they saying that he's doing this because Shrimp Life 4 didn't perform well. Yeah. I have no say in the politics thing because I don't keep up with none of that.
Yeah, I try to stay aware. I got a kid, man. Got a little boy to look after.
Hey, if Kanye was running, I'd vote for Kanye.
Yeah, you bugging.
Come on, B. You don't want to see a Kanye school go up in every city?
No, man. What's the next one? You're wild.
No windows, no nothing.
Oh
all right. And we only have one more take. This is a small take, Twitter take. Mr. Morales is better than every single Travis Scott album. Can't believe I gotta say this, but Mr. Morales is better than every single Travis Scott album, and it's by It's Hove Season.
Oh, he's just hating.
Because I'm not gonna lie.
Because that's a dumb take.
I'm not a big Travis fan at all, and this take is absurd. Travis ain't all of that anymore. Someone said, "Did you get hacked?" I honestly can't stand Travis at this point. Yeah. I'm thinking this is like some recency bias of him not liking maybe Utopia and saying that. If you want to say Utopia ain't better than Mr. Morales, but
I'm jamming Rodeo. I'm jamming Astro World over Mr. Morales. Those two alone.
Sonically, Travis albums are better most of the time.
Mr. Morales. That's what we talking about, right?
Yeah, but also I'm thinking like I choose Astro World. I think Astro World. I don't think Kendrick has an album sonically better. Sonically, like from sound production. Better than Astro World or Rodeo.
What do you mean? Production?
Mm-hmm.
Better?
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro.
Wait, which album you think is better than those two?
What? Good Kid, Mad City.
Production better than Astro World or Rodeo?
Yes, I'm jamming that album way before it. I'm most definitely.
But you got that one. Nah.
What do you mean? You talking about just if I play an instrumental, you say if it's instrumental, just it?
Yeah.
I might play Good Kid, Mad City instrumentals more. Like if it's a single instrumental album, yeah.
I'm choosing Astro World not Good Kid, Mad City or Rodeo. Now, if you said Birds and Trap Singing McKnight, you got me on that one. Alfaro, you got me on that one.
You gotta understand. Listen to those instrumentals. You'll be waiting for somebody to rap. You'll be like, because you're waiting on a drop. No way, bro. Alone, them instrumentals is nothing, bro. You need that audio. You need the vocals. You need that, bro. Come on, picture like freaking what's called just instrumental. What's the beat?
Antidote.
Look. No way, B. No, B.
Hey, no, when that beat come in,
no.
Hey, that's hard.
You gotta understand. When it comes to Travis Scott, when it comes to like lyrically, it's not him. It's the vibes. So you need those vocals to really impact that instrumental. It adds more to the instrumentals, in my opinion. Yes, Kendrick is lyric heavy, but production, it don't carry. Travis production carry, but it also mesh well with what he do vocally. That's the thing about him. It's your feeling. So I'm not just putting in an Astro World instrumental and bumping out. No, I need the whole experience with that. So that's why I'm like,
the whole load?
I need the whole load. Give it all. Give me it all. Don't clip that. But I was just saying, bro. No. With a Travis album, you need the vocals. You need all that, bro. Sonically, no B. I know you tried to try something.
Nah, I got it. Nah, Astro World and Rodeo B, it's there for me. Literally, no one is I found one person that agreed. Yeah, everybody's like, you gotta be bait. Like,
you tripping, bro. Nah.
I think it's. See, this is why I was saying the other day on Twitter. Just because it's lyrical don't mean it's better.
Nah.
Just because it has better lyricism does not mean that it's better. I'm sorry, but no. It's music. It has to sound good.
Yeah.
People don't get that. It has to flow well. It's an album. It's music. The main thing is replayability and enjoyment factor.
And it's two different grades.
Yeah, I agree. But like I said, my enjoyment, I enjoy Astro World and Rodeo more than I would ever enjoy Mr. Morales.
I enjoy DS2 more than a lot of albums.
I agree.
Don't play with me.
I agree. That's why Future got a mean discography. You don't want to get into that conversation, OB.
Oh, no, yeah, I remember that, but yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get into that.
He coming out with something this year, you see?
Yeah, that mixtape Future. All right, baby.
We gonna see.
Hey, his last two projects.
He almost 50 now, so we about to see.
Hey, we don't put age. Future never ages.
Did anybody get mad when Future said, "I got a new whip, like I'm a slave master"?
No, that was hard. That's why.
What did Drake say?
Didn't
If Drake said that, bro, what they gonna say, bro?
Oh no, he's not like us.
He's not like us.
Why would he even say something like that? As soon as Future say it, you go to Atlanta and get your chains. Whoa, what was that?
It's a whip.
Did you not listen to what Kendrick said on that third verse beat? They used to be in chains. This is why you're not FBA.
I'm not. I'm a Trinidadian.
Oh, you're nasty.
Hey, I'm daddy.
No, you're nasty. Get away from me, dog. Oh, man. But do you have any last points before we end this pod?
I ain't got none, man. Hey, just what's the dirt, man? Come back to Twitter, man. You'll get back, bro. They tripping.
Yeah, we need you back, and I need that Family Matters video soon, because my Drake card, man, it's looking rough out here. I am a Drake Glazer, not an OVO Glazer. I hate that term.
Yeah.
I like Drake. Okay, so when I say I'm a Drake Glazer, let me be specific for the people who are new here. I love Drake music, but I'm not the biggest fan of Drake.
Yeah.
I love Drake from So Far Gone up to Scorpion.
Drake really don't allow you to be an OVO gazer because he keeps some boys in that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I can't be a fan of the whole crew. I'm like, they in a sweatshop working for him.
That's why.
That's why they call them OVO Glazers, because they all writing for Drake. He don't write nothing. All the ghostwriters contributed to him. He like Voltron. He gets all these cultures, all their appropriation.
The Weeknd say, "Nah, I don't like how they all move over here. I'm out of here, bro."
Hey, look,
that became a bigger artist. That's crazy.
Hey, and that's why Drake said you can't come back to the 6. He got that hit on him like Jay Prince.
What was it like, Jay Prince? You gotta chill. Allegedly, bro.
Allegedly.
Chill out, bro.
He said that Weeknd's manager was a punk sissy from the north side.
Drake wild, bro.
Oh man,
Before we go, FD Signify said this is the real Drake. Drake now is the real Drake. He said Drake before was a fake Drake. He said now Drake showing his real.
Who was the fake? Wait, what?
He said when Drake was like, the whole nerdy nice guy, whatever, and the whole time he was trying to infiltrate his way in, that this is the real Drake. He's really a douche.
So this is my point. Let me counteract this. As a fellow past, I still am a nerd. You have to get in somehow. You are who you are. The money changes you, B. I'm just saying.
I think the money make you more than what you is.
But it changes you though because it makes you act differently.
I think it changes the people around you. I think you act the way you always wanted to act when you get.
But I think you should be changing. You shouldn't be the first person.
I think that comes with growth. But I think when you get money, it just amplifies you.
But I hate to say it like this. Drake became the cool guy. Drake was the guy that everyone made fun of, still makes fun of, but it's become lesser over the years as he's been more consistent. Drake has become the cool guy. Drake is the guy that everybody runs to. Like how everybody was running to T-Pain for hooks, everybody was running to Drake for features.
That's why I say the people that's around him faker. All the guys that I think never liked them, they use them.
No, I agree.
They fake too.
Because they got something to benefit from Drake. Yeah. Drake obviously, even though, I was rewatching some of the Rap Radar podcast with Drake on it, he was like, I don't appropriate culture, because he was like, me appropriating it is me taking it and saying like, I don't claim them or anything, or I don't help no one from there. He says every time I use something from another culture, I always help put somebody else on or help share somebody else's stuff. I'm just like, he's right. I'm like, I get that. Like I said, the angle, I don't mind it from Kendrick because it's a smart angle. It's a clever angle. But there are some idiots out here who will fully believe that and not actually put any nuance behind it and not realize that Kendrick is being hyperbolic. Like, it's like, obviously, there's other sides.
I'm dissing you, so I gotta give you the diss.
Yeah, I'm giving you this side, but really, everybody's benefiting in this because this person's getting more exposure and getting more money and probably is getting more people attention coming to him. While Drake, obviously, is able to, use and dibble-dabble and learn certain things from this new style of music right here, or newer style of music to him.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. I think that's about it for the pod, man.
Well, we be yapping. Yeah. We be yapping. Yeah, man, I ain't got nothing else to say, B.
I ain't got nothing else to say either. So that's it for another episode of the BBC. Make sure you hit us up on all social media. That was nasty.
No, I'm just saying.
Man. You gotta do the Kevin Gates. But make sure you check us out on all social media platforms. All of our links will be in the description down below. You can check us out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can also listen to the podcast on Spotify and or watch it on Spotify as well. Listen to it or watch it on YouTube as well. Listen to it on Apple Podcasts or Amazon Music. But if you listen to it on Amazon Music, you're kind of nasty, not gonna cap. I'm trying to think of any more things. Oh, we do have a Discord. Hopefully, I can put the link in the description down below. I keep forgetting to put the link in there. And I forget to keep mentioning it. And don't forget to rate the podcast 5 stars on the podcast streaming platforms and comment through on any of the platforms, because now you can just leave comments on Spotify. But they just allowed it. But also comment on the YouTube as well, and tell us what you think about the podcast, and leave us some feedback wherever you can.
Yes, sir.
And don't forget to interact with the content as well. Help the content and the channel itself grow. Come to the YouTube channel where we have daily videos of all these clips that we talk about. Even some older clips come up from older podcast topics that could be relevant now. So that's about it. That's all I gotta say.
Hey man, we always in y'all screens, man. Always.
Yeah, even sometimes 2 videos a day.
Yes,
I think we had 2 videos a day today.
Fire.
Yeah. My name is Chase Dark Sage.
I'm T.
Peace.